Hi, everybody from Adamsville, Tennessee. I'm Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. We kick off the 2021 football season with your Trinity Christian Academy Lions. Great to be with you tonight on Worthy Road Studios along with some other affiliates. We'll talk about those in just a matter of moments. But certainly car problems on the way to a football game is not the way to start off a season. But we are here, and we're happy to be here and happy to be back with Stan Gerard. Stan, good to see you again. Jay Cashin on site, our producer and director. Great job. Good to be back with him. And, hey, man, well, listen, we've got a little bit of coverage of everywhere tonight, don't we?
We absolutely do, and a great night for football. It's going to be in the low 80s by the time kickoff comes. A lot of humidity in the air right now, as you can feel it here in the press box, but crowds starting to come in, and we are ready for another season of high school football. A new broadcast deal for TCA. TCA has joined forces with Worthy Road Studios to bring you exclusive video coverage of TCA football. Primarily, you can see it on the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page. You'll also be able to see it on the Worthy Road Studios Facebook page. You'll also be able to see it on Ball Game Blitz. We'll actually also be able to see it on the 105.3 Facebook page as well. And at least for tonight, you'll be able to listen to this game as well. If you're out in your car or something like that, dial up 105.3 and you'll be able to listen to tonight's game right here from just off the banks of the Snake Creek here in Adamsville, Tennessee.
Came across it a few minutes ago, and of course, if you keep going east, you'll run into Savannah, the home of Audra Tucker Tig, the hometown of Audra Tucker Tig, our good buddy. But we're happy to be with you. Clay Cottom tuned in tonight. Bill Hamilton's going to keep us abreast of Jackson Christian. Speaking of Worthy Road Studio, they've got it covered. They've got Jackson Christian tonight. We had a big ball game last night with Milan and Peabody. Peabody won their 38th straight game. That's got to be the longest winning streak in recent history in West Tennessee, and one of the longest, if not the longest at the moment in the state. Not the longest ever, but we'll talk about that. Stan will have all of that during the pregame. See down below, Blake Butler down there with the officials and his team as we get ready to kick off. And Stan, if you're going to kick one off, no better opponent than Adamsville. We've had some battles with them through the years, haven't we?
Well, I tell you what, this will be the 13th all-time meeting between these two teams. Diamond, you and I have been, well, I've been here for every single game. You've had to miss a couple for college football duties, but our first time with against Adamsville's right here in this exact spot we're in the 2009 Mud Bowl, which we lost by a field goal. We had to kick a field goal to win that game, a field goal to get to the playoffs. Fell just a little bit wide left. Of course, then the next year, that magical season of 2010, when we went to the Division I Class 2A state championship game and had Signal Mountain on the ropes in the second half.
The grass is much greener than it has been here in years past. The field looks in great shape, as a matter of fact. I didn't get a chance to go down there. I think you probably did when you talked to Blake. You actually talked to Blake early in the week, but I'm sure you've roamed around there. Nothing keeps you at bay. The big Cardinal down the left. And, of course, every time I look in this stadium, I look down at about the goal line, far side right over there, and about the 5 to the 10 to the 20. And when you knew when he got to the 40, the pony was loose. One of the great plays of TCA football history.
There's something you're going to have to listen to later on in the pregame show that will bring a smile to your face
about
really? That.
Well, I look forward to that. Appreciate Jay Cashin. Appreciate Paul Schultz and the gang at Worthy Road Studios. And Stan mentioned all those others. I tried to write them down, but I can't remember them all. But we'll get to those in a minute as well. On the radio side, on several websites, on Facebook. And certainly we look forward to bringing you the presentation here tonight. Let's take a 2-minute break as we count it down. Here's the countdown to kick off here in Adamsville tonight against the purple-clad, white-clad, and black and purple numbered-clad Lions. And the Cardinals yet to make their appearance, but they'll be out here in just a matter of moments. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we're back with the countdown to kickoff continuing on the TCA Football Network.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
And good afternoon, everyone. Alongside the living legend, Diamond Dave McCulley, my name's Stan Gerard. We're back here in Adamsville, Tennessee for tonight's 2021 season opener between the TCA Lions and the host Cardinals of Adamsville. Last year, TCA 7-5 on the season. They went to the second round of the state playoffs. Adamsville was 6-5 on the season. They lost in the first round of the Class 2A playoffs. And so a couple of old rivals renewing acquaintances after a couple-year layoff. This series tied at 6 games apiece, Diamond Dave. TCA is 4-1 at home. Adamsville is 2-5 at home. TCA has won 4 of the last 6 and 5 of the last 8, including the last 2 in a row. And Adamsville won 4 of the first 6 ball games. Diamond, you talk about coaches with length of service. This will be Blake Butler's 11th year. 55% winning percentage, 65 and 53. And beginning his 16th year at Adamsville, Brandon Gray, 65.9% winning percentage. He is 116 and 60. Both of these coaches among the statewide leaguers in their individual classes. A lot of experiencing at the head coaching positions tonight.
And although he's still a young whippersnapper in my eyes and Stan and Jay's eyes, Blake Butler is the longest tenured coach in the city of Jackson.
And he is the 3rd longest tenured one in Division II Class A.
Yeah, certainly the case. You have a look at some of the other games around the area last night. It was a tough ball game for Trenton Peabody, maybe tougher than they thought. Milan's a pretty good football team and a really good program that went to this final championship game last year. Of course, Peabody 3-time champ, and they were 2A. Now they're moving down to 1A. Milan's moving up, so figure that out. But anyway, 35-25 game, but that was a 28-25 game until Peabody threw a long 40-plus yard pass late in the game and won by 10, but closer than that score probably would indicate at times. But a lot of other action around the area tonight, and certainly, Stan, you have a look at some of those games.
Yeah, in addition, that game much closer than the final score indicated. And again, that was Peabody winning that ball game at 35-25, standing room only crowd. Westview knocked off Dresden 48-13. And it was Covington defeating Munford 41-8. Other games around West Tennessee tonight. USJ at Good Pasture. North Point Christian at Jackson Christian. ECS, Diamond, where we will be next week. Boy, do they have a tough road to hoe tonight. They travel to Innsworth. And that is going to be against one of the very best teams in the state. FACS at Columbia Academy, Crockett County at Dyer County. Lake County at Union City is going to be an interesting ball game. Lexington and South Gibson, that's going to be a dandy. Hardin County is at Jackson Northside. Hardin County will be right here in Adamsville next Friday night. TRA is at Halls. Obion County is at Gibson County. MLK Prep at Dyersburg. Greenfield at South Fulton. It's Bolivar at Scotts Hill. Harding Academy at Perry County. Here's another good ball game. Diamond, you probably heard about this all week long. Huntington and McKenzie. No love lost there. Yeah,
living in Jackson but working in McKenzie, I get a lot of that, especially this week. And obviously, Huntington, one of the storied programs of all time, and McKenzie's been pretty darn good lately.
Also tonight, Ripley at Jackson Southside. West Carroll is at Brewston. McNary Central is at Riverside. And that is a look at your games from around West Tennessee tonight.
You missed one game, and I want to get your thoughts and a little trivia question for you.
Okay.
To start off the season, see how sharp you are. Tonight, I think it's Dyer County playing Martin Luther King.
Dyersburg.
Dyersburg playing them. And do you know Martin Luther King? It's only been Martin Luther King for 3 years. But what school was that before they became Martin Luther King?
Let's see. It's MLK Prep now, and I have no idea.
Frazier.
Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier. I set you up beautifully, didn't I? It's
Yes,
early in the
sirree.
season. We'll take another 2-minute break. Jay Cashin again at the controls. Paul Schultz is our executive producer and director. I guess we could call him that. He's the head honcho. Jay's right after him, and then you fall down to the lower tier of Stan Gerard and Diamond Dave McCulley. Let's take another 2-minute break. And when we come back, Stan had a chance to talk to Blake Butler. That's coming up next. The pregame thoughts of the head mentor of the Lions, Blake Butler, is coming up next after this 2-minute break. Stay with us.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we're back in Adamsville, everybody. A big hello to Kirk Gehring. Stan, you had a chance to talk to Kirk today, and he joined our sponsorship, didn't he?
Always glad to have new sponsors. Kirk Gehring and West Tennessee Bank, a brand new sponsor. Tell you what, if you want a great local bank, you can do no better than the fine folks at West Tennessee Bank and Kirk Gehring. Folks, I know there's a lot of businesses out there that are still looking to advertise. If you would like to talk about advertising possibilities during TCA sporting events, give me a call at 731-616-2905. That's 731-616-2905, and I will be happy to talk to you about individual sponsorship opportunities for TCA football, basketball, the whole kit and caboodle right here on Worthy Road Studios and the TCA Broadcast Network.
Great point. And just think about it, 3 websites tonight and a radio station on top of all of that. So you're going to get that message out to a lot of folks tonight and throughout the year. A big hello to Janet and Keith Butler listening up in Pennsylvania. I think they have quite a few folks, about 6 people there listening with them. And a big hello to them today as well. Stan Gerard had a chance. It's 82 degrees, by the way, but it feels like it's about, I'm not complaining. We're glad to be back with you, but it feels like it's about 102 in this press box, doesn't it, guys? But it's 82 degrees. Partly cloudy conditions, and hopefully it'll cool off here in just a tad bit. Stan had a chance to talk to Blake Butler. Here's the pregame thoughts of the head coach of the Lions, Blake Butler.
I'm sitting here with the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. Coach, a long, hot summer is now over, and even though the weather is still warm, it's officially fall because it's football time in West Tennessee.
Yeah, it seems like it wasn't too long ago we were sitting here maybe wrapping up the season, but again, we're ready to kick off, and it's always an exciting time to when football season rolls around and school starts, and it's just an exciting time of year.
Coach, I know this is the first year of a new cycle of games, and we're traveling down to see our good old friends from Adamsville.
Yeah, anybody that's been around Trinity for a while knows just the history we've had with Adamsville the past 10, 15 years or so. Coach Gray down there has really built a strong program, and obviously in the past we've played a lot of key district games with them and playoff games, and we've won the district, they've won the district, we've knocked them out of the playoffs, they've knocked us out of the playoffs, and like I said, it's a game I think both sides that fans enjoy. It's a good rivalry that was always, like I said, a good game to be at, in mutual respect. Coach Gray and I have been at this for a while at our respective schools, and have a good relationship, and he's done a tremendous job building up that program down there.
Coach, one thing for sure, even though it's a young TCA team, they're going to find out early what it's like to play in front of a full house on Friday night.
Yeah, that's something, we look at last year where attendance was somewhat limited at a lot of places, and it's exciting that you can go pack the stands out and really get that Friday night feel. And Adamsville has always had a great atmosphere down there. The people really turn out and support their program down there, and we look forward to hopefully having a big TCA crowd come down with us and support our guys.
Coach, I know this is a young TCA team, and it's a little bit younger team than we planned on it being when you and I last talked a little football back in the spring. But I like this team, and I like the depth that we have at certain positions, especially the running back position.
Yeah, that's something that early in the season, we're really looking to see who takes the reins, so to speak. There's a lot of young guys. There's some talent there, and really just kind of see who emerges. A lot of it will be kind of who can mentally grasp what we're asking them to do and just be consistent. It's usually the first thing that you look for with young guys is a lot of them may have talent, but who's the most consistent and dependable. And, we've seen a little bit in, early scrimmages and things like that, but we want to see it on a Friday night. And, again, we're just kind of excited what's in their future, but obviously this season's in front of us, and there's not a lot of time to wait, and so we're hoping they get it sooner rather than later.
First game's always tough to prepare for because you really don't have any really solid film unless they were a young team, unless the team that you're playing was young last year. How you go about preparing, for a game where both teams, actually Adamsville, a very young ball club as well?
Yeah, you try to look at things from the previous year that they may have done and that they're going to probably install early in the season. And I think after the first couple of series, I think it's one of those things where Coach Gray and I have coached against each other for so long. I think after the first couple series, we'll start to get a feel for what's going on and kind of settle in. But again, you try to stick to your base stuff. The old saying, we worry about what we do, not so much what they do. And if we can be more sound and fundamental and limit our mistakes, then it'll work in our advantage.
Coach, you mentioned the experience of Coach Gray. He's starting his 15th year at Adamsville, one of the deans in AA football. Of course, Coach, you're starting your 11th year, and I believe you're the third man on the seniority list in Division II Class A. A lot of knowledge and experience out there on the sidelines.
Well, I guess we just have sticking ability. I don't know about the other part, but like I said, we've had some battles over the years, and Coach Gray, when people remember before he got there what that Adamsville program had turned into, he really built that thing from the ground up, and to see what it's done in recent history and what they're doing today is just again a testament to his hard work and his staff's hard work and the community really buying into their football program.
Coach, as we get near kickoff time here, which is just a matter of a few minutes away, keys to victory for the TCA Lions tonight against our friends the Dirty Birds from Adamsville.
Anytime you have a young team, you have to, we talk about all the time, limit mistakes, limit turnovers. Again, we've got to have positive plays offensively going forward, and just consistency on defense. What you have to do is you have to limit the big play, and a lot of that comes with just being fundamentally sound. Any good football team is going to get their share of plays, but you can't have the boom play, the splash play, as Mike Tomlin likes to call it. And that's something that as a young team, we have young guys on defense. You've got to limit the splash plays, and if you're sound and everyone's where they're supposed to be, playing with full effort, you do limit the splash plays, and that's something that's going to be big for us is making teams have to put together drives in order to beat us, and not giving them chunks of yardage at a time. Anxious to kind of see with our kicking game, obviously breaking in some new faces there. Have a senior, John Mark Willard, Dad's new worship pastor in Inglewood. Just moved here, soccer player, so he wants to come out and kick, and has been doing a good job for us in practice, and gets his first opportunity under the lights. And then we also have another freshman kicker, Joshua Delk, who's going to be a really, really good kicker. and that can, I think, become a strength for us, just watching those guys kick in practice. And that's something when we've been good, we've had really, really good kickers and good special teams. When you think back to Joie, Noah Holsinger, Eli Parker, all those guys.
Even that Alex Northcutt kid could kick a little bit.
Yeah, before he was famous on the news, he could put a foot on the ball as well. Again, that's always been something that's helped our team, win the field position battle and, get some points where maybe other teams struggle to get points. And like I said, I think that's something that can be a strength for us as those guys get experience.
Coach, I know we got to think about tonight and the next week's upcoming, but boy, Tuesday night, our grade school Lions and middle school Lions, I thought really showed out in knocking off ECS on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's something that, past few years I've gone back down with the 5th and 6th grade. My sons have come through that program, and, one day I was just out there, it's like, well, I'm standing around here watching practice. I might as well jump in and make sure they're being, trained up to what I'm going to need them to be in high school one day, and really jumped in, got involved with that program, and have enjoyed watching those kids go up to middle school and flourish, and really kind of started to get our first batch of, with I think this freshman class up into high school. And so, just watching them and going against, ECS is obviously a D2 AA contender every year. And seeing our 5th and 6th grade team and our 7th and 8th grade team get wins against a quality opponent like that is encouraging for what the future holds for our football program.
Coach, rumor has it that the gates to the corral down in Adamsville may be open. Let's see if we can get our ponies to run wild in just a matter of minutes.
I wouldn't mind seeing a run like we had last time we were down there. But again, some great memories down there, and hopefully we can make some more this Friday.
Let's go take them out, Guy.
Hey, sounds good. I'd like to start with a win.
That's the head coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. Let's go back for a 2-minute timeout. You're watching TCA Football on Trinity Christian Academy Television. Back after this.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And welcome back to Adamsville, Tennessee, alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. My name's Stan Gerard. We're just about set for TCA at Adamsville, the kickoff to the TSSAA high school football season. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for TCA. First, on the defensive side of the ball, the Bull is going to be number 10, Ben Davis. Defensive tackle, number 15, Marshall Ray. The nose guard, 78, Rooks Stevens. The defensive end, number 79, Corey Bass. The middle linebacker, number 14, Will Keltner. Weak side linebacker, number 4, Needham Goodwin. At the strong side linebacker, number 3, the big cheese, Colby Moore. The rover is number 16, Joshua Todd. Your free safety is number 21, Nick Jones. Your cornerback is number 6, Cooper Vales. And your cornerback is number 11, the man with the broken face, one tough kid, Will Allen Smith. On the offensive side of the ball for TCA, it looks like it's going to be, your quarterback is going to be, of course, number 4, Needham Goodwin. Your fullback is going to be number 14, Will Keltner. Left tackle, 66, Harrison Vance. The left guard, 57, Chase Feynman. Your center is number 60, Michael Palmer. The right guard, number 63, Nicholas Reddick. The right tackle, number 79, Corey Bass. At the X, it's number 11, Will Allen Smith. The H-back, number 21, Nick Jones. The Y-back, number 10, Ben Davis. And in the Z position, number 16, Joshua Todd. Those are the tentative starters on both the offensive and defensive side for your TCA Lions. Diamond, they just had the coin toss, I should say. And who won that toss?
The Lions won the toss. They've elected to receive, and they'll be moving from our left to our right as the captains were Needham Goodwin, Will Allen Smith, Gavin Crawford, and Corey Bass. We'll give you the captains of the Red Rage. That's what's on the back of their jerseys. And the Lions about to make their entrance into this football stadium here at Adamsville. First of all, they let the home team, Adamsville, come out first, and the Lions will come right out right now. We'll get a good shot of that as they come through the big TCA flag down there, held up by the lovely cheerleaders. Meanwhile, the captains for the Cardinals were Eli Fowler, a tight end, also Shane Helton, the running back. We remember him. Logan Spencer, an offensive lineman. And the other captain was Hayden Phillips, a wide receiver and defensive back. Stan, you been out to practice? I've been really busy at work, especially a little short-handed these last few weeks. But certainly want to say hello to Clay Cottom and Austin Childers, my new assistants, who are doing a wonderful job. Those kids can go through a computer as good as Jay Cashin. I've never seen anything like it. They make me feel really old, but Lord has really blessed me with those two guys. But anyway, really busy. Haven't had a chance to do much homework going out to practice. You've been there. Tell me about this line program, this team this year, what you expect tonight. What are the strengths and weaknesses going into the season?
Well, it's a young team. Of course, it's a team in change. This is not the team that we expected to see coming out of spring practice. We had some young men who decided they didn't want to play football, but hey, this is about who's playing, who is not. Needham Goodwin's going to be the quarterback. He's got experience at quarterback. He is listed as an all-state candidate at the running back position. Right now, it's going to be, it's going to be running back by committee. Will Keltner is going to get the start. You're going to see Ben Davis, Colby Moore, and Rima Edwards all take their crack at running the football. Defensively, it's a mix of veterans and young people. This is a team, Dave, that's relying on several kids who at this time last year who were playing middle school football, and it is one giant step up here. Diamond Dave, we're about set for the kickoff. Adamsville, of course, in the red uniforms, black pants and black numbers. They'll be moving from right to left. TCA in the white uniforms, purple numbers, and black pants. They will receive the kick. It's going to be Adamsville kick off the game. And with the call of the game, the legendary voice of the TCA Lions, your friend and mine, Diamond Dave McCulley.
It's Edwards, Todd, and Vales back to receive this kick. And it's underway. This football season is underway, and Todd will gather it in with a leaping catch at the 10. He's to the 15, far side left, and hit at about the 25, bounces off the would-be tackler, and then a swarm of Cardinals are there, a flock of them anyway, and he up to the 25. Todd brings it back, 1st and 10 for the Lions on offense for the first time this season.
He's going to get 15 yards out here, and boy, he reverse fielded and almost broke it, but a good job by the Adamsville defense staying in their lanes. Otherwise, that we could be going for an extra point right about now. Well, Diamond, here's the first snaps of the season for our TCA Lions.
Yep, from the 25-yard line, 1st and 10, TCA. Adamsville with a three-man front. They have that 3-4 scheme of things. The linebackers peering right in, and the big nose guard right over the center of the Lions. Going in a shotgun. He'll run it out of that shotgun formation to the 30. Good pickup to the 35, and bulldozes his way literally to about the 36-yard line. He picks up 11. A good positive start offensively for the Lions. Goodwin with an 11-yard gallop.
And what you're seeing there, Diamond Dave.
Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants.
I apologize. So he's in that shotgun again. The up back is the fullback, and we've got some movement, I think. As Adamsville is looking in there, I think we had a lineman to come out of the stance. Illegal procedure. So that will set the Lions back 5. The head coach, as Stan told you earlier, our good friend Blake Butler, assisted by Nathan Bibb, Michael Mancini. Meanwhile, Will Brasher, Addison Coleman, Matt McGehee, and Bradley White are on the staff as well in support roles. Meanwhile, it will be back to the 32, where it remains first down, but now it's 1st and 15. The Lions underway. Good to be back with you. I forget how many years we've been with you, but a new look this year. And man,
our 13th year together, your 16th year overall.
That is correct. Your memory is much better than mine. I'm getting old. Goodwin in that shotgun again. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's going to run out of there. Big block to the 35, to the 40. On his feet, backtracking, 45, midfield, into Adamsville territory, down to the 46-yard line. Make it the 45. Another big run, and who got that big block, Stan?
Oh, boy, it was the pulling guard that got the play. We'll see it here on the replay right after this play. Again, we're going to show that replay one more time, and we will see who made that block. No, we're not going to be able to get it, but a great block. Let's see, I was from the 31 to the 41. Let's see, there's 10, 20, 25 yards in the pickup, 2 carries, and 37 yards for Needham Goodwin.
I think it was Chase Finan. Is that right again? Chase Finan or Finan?
Did a great job. Yep. It was the left tackle pulling to the right. That did the job.
Jay helping us spot and helping us with some of these names, too. One receiver here to the near side. They go out to Todd. Todd catches it. He's hit immediately and will pick up only about a yard to the 44. Good coverage by the Adamsville Cardinals, and the first man there to hit him is Jack McCormick, a senior defensive back.
Diamond, what we're doing there, we're setting that little flat play. We'll go to that 2 or 3 times, and then once they think that's what we're going to go to, we can smoke them downfield.
Well, Alan Smith is that receiver far side loved. Will Keltner, an outstanding running back, outstanding blocker. He's the fullback in the scheme of things. Stanley gave you those starters a moment ago. Todd's out here by himself here to the right, near side, short side of the field, toward the Adamsville bench. Far side left again is Will Allen Smith. I always love those kids with the 3 names. In motion, Jones. They give it to him. He's going to cut outside and cut back inside and will only pick up a yard or 2. Again, good coverage. Defensively, the linebackers coming up to stop and plug the gap, Stan, and only a pickup down to the 41. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Nick Jones with the run. We'll give him 3 on that play. And, of course, his mother, the ever-famous Mrs. Jones.
Me and Mrs. Jones. I was singing that yesterday for some reason. In the car, no one else needed to hear it. It will be at the 41, hash mark left. See Christy Timms and the gang over there. See Matt Coble and the gang. Far side left is Smith. Here's Goodwin. He's going to keep it again. He's going to get the first down, folks. And they grab him right around the headgear, but no foul. I think they took the hand off just in time, but that doesn't matter because what did just happen? Goodwin gets another first down, and Stan, that play off right tackle coming here to the near side has been very effective for TCA. Another TCA first down.
And the big key on that play was the block of number 14, Will Keltner.
He's a good blocker.
Yeah, from that blocking back position, pulled to his left and made a great seal block right as we hit the hole. Bam, lots of yards.
Keltner has something that you and I never have or had. Physicality. It will
back in the day, I did.
2 receivers here to the near side. 1 receiver far side left. Goodwin again, same play. Now cuts it outside. They grab him by the jersey, and he's inside the 35 and actually at the 35. And no pickup, really maybe about a length of a football. Maybe a yard. We'll be positive. Clock running. And I can't see it, 7:49. They do a good job here with their game production, and their PA guy, he's one of the guys that's one of the most vocal we see every year.
One of the more colorful PA guys in West Tennessee.
Yeah. I don't see your friend down there, though, the lady that you
she's not the AD here anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
Kevin McLemore is the AD, right. And he's been great. He got us these stools to sit on.
And Greg Martin, what a great friend he's been through us through the years. I think he's a superintendent down here now.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Had a chance to meet the new principal here earlier. Great guy.
Well, you get here at 2 o'clock. It is at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 10. And now whistle and maybe too much time. I'm not sure. Let's wait and see. Where's the play? Yep, I think delay of game. Lions.
Second penalty against TCA for a total of 10 yards.
Hands on his
on the
hips.
night.
Blake Butler not happy about that. Keith Butler across the way.
Well, you've got the clock to look at, and then the deep back judge. When it gets down to the last 15 seconds, Diamond, he's always going to put his hand at the top, and he's going to motion down like a clock for the last few seconds of the play clock.
I heard Blake Butler all the way up here, even with my headset on, say, hurry up. Play clock down to 12 right now. Goodwin in the shotgun. Two receivers far side left. Todd here to the near side. Little jump pass out here to Keltner. Great play. 35. Gallops his way down to near the 30. And he is going to get right at the 30-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down, but it's going to bring up third now. And let's see what they give us. We watch the chains across the way. They mark the ball at the 31. Stan, we have to get to the 25. So it's third down and 6.
Give him 9 on that play, Diamond.
Third and 6, and that, of course, gets some of the yardage we lost back.
Makes it a more manageable third down
Absolutely.
play, 3rd and 6, 3rd and a long set, short 7.
Quickly played first quarter, knock on wood. And play clock down to 18. Game clock at 6:22. In motion is Jones, Nick Jones.
Sweep left
Sets
is wide
down.
open.
Yep, sure is. Goodwin is going to come here to the near side, though. Now he's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to be short. He'll plow his way literally to about the 29. Good sportsmanship. He pats the helmet of the guy that tackled him, Joe Holmes, a big defensive lineman. So it brings up now, Stan, fourth. We had the first third down a moment ago, a couple of them. And now our first big fourth down of the season. Fourth and about, well, I'm going to say 4.5. Let's say 5.
TCA 59 yards of offense on the night so far on 7 plays. This will be play number 8 of the game.
Good crowd across the way from TCA. Good crowd here from Adamsville, as you might always know. And Goodwin able to draw Adamsville off sides. Good cadence call there, and a good call by the coaching staff as well.
That's second first down of the ball game for TCA. Great thing is keeps the game alive, or keeps the drive alive, and gives you a fresh set of downs. Tell you what, Diamond Dave, I think Liam Goodwin is doing a great job reading the line play of the Adamsville defensive line. He's waiting to see where he's going to make his cuts, and that's why they're having such a hard time getting him.
Good point, Stan. That's why Paul Schultz pays you the big bucks, no doubt about it. Now Jay and I we work for chicken feed.
I did renegotiate my contract this year. Tough negotiations with Miss Timms.
24-yard line, 1st and 10. This is keeping Adamsville's offense off the field as well. Goodwin this time tries to dart left. Nothing there. So he comes back here to the near side. He's to the 20, down near the 15-yard line. Picks up about 5 when Stan actually picks up more than that.
Yeah, we're going to be a pickup of about 8 on that play.
And that was really great hesitation, then great decision-making by Goodwin. You can tell his experience really paying off in this first drive. And, again, Stan, I repeat, it's keeping Adamsville's offense off the field.
And I must compliment on that play for TCA. It's going to be Will Keltner and Marshall Ray, both with big blocks that free him up for an extra 4 or 5 yards. Second and short. Let's call it 2nd and 1, Diamond.
Young team, but an offensive line that's really gelling tonight and coming in their own. Goodwin trying to get far side left. Nothing there, so he cuts it back in, and there's going to be a hole, I bet, on TCA. That flag came in right where you see that happen a lot, and we have an injured player. Will Allen Smith is down. He's limping. He's getting up, though. Flag back in the backfield and a flag at the point of the tackle. And, Stan, let's wait and sort it out here.
It's going to be about the 18. Yeah, sadly, it's going to be Will Keltner who's going to get flagged for the holding penalty there.
When that flag comes in right in that position or portion of the field, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be holding.
It absolutely is. Third penalty against TCA. 3 penalties now for 20 yards on the night.
Thus far, been able to overcome that. Took the ball at the 25-yard line on the Todd kickoff return. They moved it down. That's going to move it a 10-yard penalty, and it moves it back to the 28. Second, and they got to get down, stand to about the 14, so it's going to be 2nd and 14.
Playbook wide open here. You've got the distance. You don't have to worry about – you've got your whole playbook to use from this portion of the field.
No doubt about it. Well,
Rima Edwards, his first time in the game, and a new set. And it's
freshman.
Kate Butler in their quarterback.
He's to the left of Butler. High step, and it goes over Butler's head. They're going to have to fall on it, and I'm not sure. It's still loose. The Lions still can't come up with it. Now Adamsville has it at midfield, and they have it to the 45 and fumble it forward. And that ball should be moved back here at about the 48-yard line. Well, Blake Butler put in a different quarterback and a different running back, and the snap, my opinion, went over his head. And that ball was bounced around and hit around and tossed around a little bit. And all of a sudden, Adamsville has it now. What a turn of events. at the 36. Then I really think the ball should be back here at about the 45.
Yeah, we're not playing the NFL days from
Almost
when
a
the
forward
Oakland,
fumble, yeah.
Yeah, we can't, the ghost of Ken Stabler still lives.
36-yard line, so the Lions come up short, and boy, the penalties just
hurt.
Couldn't dodge them that time, could they, Stan?
Nope. Well,
did the first three, but not that one.
Now we get a crack at see our TCA defense for the first time.
3-man front, 4 linebackers. They put in motion this time. Motti.
Plunk is the quarterback.
Good-looking kid there. Drops back, wants
No
to throw the
hold
flat
there.
pattern, and that's going to be incomplete. He threw that even Cade Butler, the defensive back, who had great coverage, he couldn't even catch it. It went about 10 yards over the intended receiver's head. And now Coach Gray talking to his quarterback. The pass was intended to Buddy G.
Ben Davis had
That's
a blitz
not Buddy
on the
G,
outside.
excuse me, Stan. That's Hayden Phillips.
Yeah. Ben Davis had a blitz on the outside, just about got Mr. Plunk.
Yep.
And made him go Kerplunk.
You see that a lot of times? Yeah, good point. You see that a lot of times, Stan. After coming up with a turnover, you go for the kill. It didn't happen. Far side right is Luke Helton, a very dangerous player for them. And here's the snap, and they hand it off. And the running back dodges the would-be tackler, but then we drop him right at about the 36.
No gain for Tyler Case in that play.
Ty Case, nowhere to go. Great play. And I tell you, the guy that made that play, Stan, for TCA was Ben Davis, who shot through there and made him change his direction.
He actually went a little too deep, but what he did, he got the guy to turn in, and it was Will Keltner doing his job from the middle linebacker spot, cleaning up on the inside to get that play, no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Rook Stevens, 5'11 junior, 330 pounds as a nose guard for TCA.
Big boy.
He is a big guy. Rolling right,
takes
wanting
2.
to throw will be Plunk. Plunk is hit and dropped back at the 44-yard line. First guy there was Ben Davis again. And then there to help him was Michael Palmer. Great defense for the Lions.
Plunk loses 3 on the play. Kerplunk for his first rushing attempt. That's going to be fun saying that.
That is. The Lions really made a strong defensive statement there, and they sent out the punting unit. They being the Cardinals of Adamsville. They were 6-5 last year. Brandon Gray, long time. Not a lot of love lost through the years with these programs, but Coach Gray and Coach Butler are good friends and have really respect each other immensely.
There's been a lot of respect has developed over the years after what started out as a very heated series between these two teams. Still, we're not on each other's Christmas card list, but there's a lot more respect than there used to be. You got to watch out for a fake punt here. They're not going to be able to get their full leg into it. We're not even sending anybody real deep right now.
We did drop back Vales at the last second, but then delay of game.
Nick
on
Jones
the Lions.
is back there now. Nope, it's on
Jones
Adamsville.
is back there, excuse me. That's a 5-yard penalty. The punter.
Well, that just gives him a more range to a boom one.
Yep. A little bitty guy, not real big. So that moves the ball back near midfield at the 49, where he brings up 4th and 39. Jones will stand back inside his 15 for the Lions.
Lions scrimmage the 44, almost the 45.
Yep. And so the Cardinals will punt it away. He is way back there, near the 10 now. Lazy kind of snap, and then a shank that goes out of bounds across the way at the 36-yard line. Stan, that is an 8-yard punt.
Much like your golf game, shanked it a little bit right.
Well, I actually, let's see, where they mark it. My golf game is a stink right now. It's not even existing.
Speaking of your golf game, your son Jeremy McCulley's watching.
Oh, is he? Big hello to Jeremy.
His name.
He's probably got it up on the big screen. We'll try to get those names and read them out for you.
Hey, one of the names watching, Kurt Gehring. Kurt, again, appreciate what you did this afternoon.
West Tennessee Bank,
Yep, stepping up and becoming a sponsor all season long for athletics on the Trinity Christian Academy Broadcast Network.
That's a 9-yard punt to be official for you.
Okay.
Todd here to the near side. Will Allen Smith, far side left. We'll try to draw that up, and I'll try to drop some names in if you'll do that as well, Stan. High snap. Goodwin pulls it down, gives it to his running back, and running here to the near side is for Edwards. Edwards will move to the 40, to the 45, and he'll scoot his way up to the 47 where he gets a first down and a flag after the play back in the backfield. That's going to be unsportsmanship on someone.
Holding
they get holding. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, dear.
Well,
and that's from the 36, so.
Yeah, that'll move it back to the 26.
Changgang already moved the sticks.
Bethel will open their season later, and we'll be with you on almost all the games. I've made an executive decision. I'm not doing road games again this year, Stan.
No,
Most colleges now at our level are taking the video feeds from other places. Big hello to our good buddy, and Austin Childers, done a great job for us.
TCA Diamond already with 30 yards and penalties in tonight's game.
Yeah, that's got to stop, Stan, or we won't win this game. It just can't keep making those kind of mistakes.
We're ripping off big chunks of yards, but it's all coming back.
1st and 26. Goodwin runs out of the shotgun. Got running room to the 30, to the 35. Ducks his head, crashes his way to the 40. Good pickup, Stan.
15 yards in the pickup, 6 carries, 69 yards for the senior All-State candidate, Needham Goodwin.
Yeah, we've given Goodwin some due, and he's done a good job with his decision-making. But let's not forget that offensive line.
Kellner again with the big block. I mean, that's the way. He got in there, got his hands in there, and stayed. He didn't just hit him once. He drove him 10, 15 yards, stayed with his block, drove him into the sidelines. That's what you need if you're going to run this quarterback game a lot, especially into the short side of the field.
That was 1st and 26. Now it's 2nd and about 7. The ball at the 37. Good pickup. Clock down to 31 seconds in the first.
Whoa.
High snap, but Goodwin pulls it down, throws it, and it's a dying duck. Someone's got to knock that thing down. It's incomplete. Boy, TCA got a break there as Goodwin just threw a dying duck fluttering down there. And the point is, Adamsville had 3 defenders, and we had 2 receivers.
Goodwin
Lucky
now,
that wasn't picked off.
Yeah, Goodwin now 2 after 3 for 10 yards. And, boy, you could see that one just when it go. Diamond, one thing you're seeing Adamsville do a lot, they're rotating their defensive linemen in and out. Adamsville traditionally always has a lot of big boys on the defensive front. And one of the things that Blake Butler wants to do in tonight's game is keep those defensive linemen running.
Yep.
In other words, he wants to gas them for the second half.
Especially on a night like tonight. It's 82 degrees, but it feels like, again, the humidity is just intense. 3rd down and 7. High snap again. Goodwin's going to pull it down. They have it well defended, but he's going to break
first
it.
Down.
He's going to get a first down. He may go.
Go.
45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. He's at the 5. He crashes into the end zone. Did he get in? Let's wait and see. Touchdown!
63-yard touchdown run for Needham Goodwin. 13.9 seconds to go in our first quarter play, and TCA strikes pay dirt first.
How many yards again, Stan?
63 yards on the run.
63 yards. And the Lions, despite a lot of penalties here,
by the way,
scored.
7 carries, 132 yards in the night.
He's having a night, isn't he?
Yeah.
The kicker.
He's having a game in the
Blake
first
talked
quarter.
about him earlier. John Mark Willard. The
Now
holder will be Cade Butler.
And Colby Moore, the snapping. It's a freshman snapping, a freshman holding, a senior kicking.
Here's the snap back, and it is blocked.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yep, blocked. Never had a chance there, really. It's 6-0, though. Let's take a 30-second break. A 30-second break. We'll be back with Diamond Dave and Stan the Man from Adamsville. The Lions have struck first. We're down to 13.9 seconds left. TCA leads 6-0. Stay with us.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and E+ broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Well, Diamond Dave, we've got 13.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. TCA's offense has been magnificent so far. Ball control offense, the ground game, chewing up yards. The linemen, the blocking backs doing a great job. And Needham Goodwin caps off a 60-some-odd yard drive with a 63-yard run with 13.9 seconds to go. He's got 7 carries, 132 yards. And TCA quiets this home team crowd as they lead Adamsville 6-0.
Laura Sand Franklin, who's been a devoted listener and follower of and now watcher of TCA football, tuned in tonight.
Teresa Hall Whitehead.
Sherry Brown, Helen Malden, Judy Wallington Barker, Worthy Road Studios.
You notice we got a lot of women watching.
Nathan Winfield. Yeah, we do. Patrick Bunch says boom. And here's the kick. And a nice kick. Yeah. Back at about the 7-yard line, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and he's got the kicker to beat. And boy, oh boy, did A great play by John Mark Willard, the kicker. If he doesn't get him, he's gone for 93 yards.
I'll tell you what, great job, though. He came in, kept it up the middle, broke it up to the outside, and the kicker stayed in his lane.
Sure did.
Made the game-tying tackle. Well, Diamond, we've got 6 seconds to go in our first quarter. Adamsville, Diamond, they've only run 3 offensive plays in this game.
And the ball will be at TCA's 47, 1st and 10. And Adamsville will snap it. And this, barring a penalty, will be our last play of this first stanza. Here to the near side is Hayden Phillips. Receiver far side right, a back to the left of the quarterback. And they'll pitch it on the sweep here to the jet sweep. And TCA has it well defended, and bang! A big play. Ben Davis is having a great game, and Todd made him turn in, and Ben Davis said hello, and that ends your first quarter. Your score, TCA 6, Adamsville nothing. We'll take a 1-minute break. Lions on defense when we come back. That's a pickup of only a yard back after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Man, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish.
And welcome back to Adamsville, Tennessee. As we start this second quarter, it'll be 2nd and 9 for Adamsville. TCA with a 6-0 lead. Adamsville with the ball in TCA's side of the field.
Teresa Whitehead tuned in tonight as well. 2 receivers here to the near side, the wide side of the field toward the home bench. Hand off, running back. And no, the quarterback's going to keep it. He's to the 40 and will crash his way, and a flag back here in the backfield. That could be a hold on Adamsville, and it is. So now the hanky comes out, the yellow hanky, and it hurts the home team. Running at that time was Carson Plunk. Stan, he's a really good-looking athlete, isn't he?
Did a great fake. Our defensive end came down. He was able to break outside, but the reason he was able to break outside was a little bit of a hold. That should put the ball back about the 41-yard line, make it 2nd and about 20.
As nightfall falls in here in Adamsville, great to have you aboard. ECS next week on the road. Lions have a tough schedule here to open up on the road, and the official will mark that back all the way to the 41-yard line.
He could have kept on marching, just take it out to the highway.
That's right. That's about where I had to park, getting here late. It is a 41-yard line. We're underway here in the second. TCA with a 66, make it 63-yard gallop by Goodwin. PAT fail. We're 6-0 in TCA.
Unofficially, negative 2 yards of offense for Adamsville.
3-man front. Plunk wants to throw, tosses it out in the left flat. It's caught there, and then not much of a gain, but up to about the 46 is the receiver, Hayden Phillips.
Phillips with his first reception on the season, 6 yards. First 1-for-1 is Adams. It's going to bring up still 3rd and about 16. Diamond, big play if you're Adamsville, because remember, if Adamsville doesn't get it, remember their punter shanked it for about an 8-yard kick a few minutes ago, so pressure on the Adamsville offense to convert right here.
Keltner and Smith made the tackle, by the way. They were both there just about the same time. They would both get an assist.
Now, you don't necessarily want an all-out blitz. What you want to do is your defensive ends, outside linebackers, stay at home. The word of the day is contain.
3rd and 16 at their own 46. And now more whistles. And what's this about?
It's got to be on. That's timeout.
Delay of game.
No.
They didn't get the timeout in time.
Well, that's going to be 3 penalties for 20 yards on Adamsville. 3 penalties on Adamsville for 20 yards. 4 penalties on TCA for 30 yards. So 50 yards in combined penalties already in this ball game, Diamond.
And several of them delay of games. I think that's an indication that it's the first game of the year.
So it's third and about a half mile to go here for the Cardinals of Adamsville.
3rd and 21 at their own 42. Plunk in that shotgun with receivers 2 here to the near side. He looks,
Ben
he wants
Davis
to throw,
pressure.
He throws, and a high spiral out there. And it's going to be
great catch.
dropped.
No!
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Boy, did TCA get a break there. He should have caught the ball, and he'll be the first to tell you the would-be receiver and stand.
And
he
that
had
wasn't
it
bad
and just dropped
coverage.
it. That was not bad coverage.
I mean, right on him. We did a great job there, but the defense held, and the Cardinals are going to be forced to punt for the second time. Remember, an 8-yard punt, they put the adventure back into punting with that first kick. We'll see what kind of kick he can get off now. Does TCA bring a little extra pressure?
That was good
time?
coverage by Cooper Vales, but
Yeah.
he was just outsized. He's only 5'7", the receiver, 6'1".
Larry Vales watching the game. Grandpa.
Big little Larry, always a great supporter. And the Lions will send back Nick Jones. He'll stand back near his 20. Down to our right. Stan, the lights are on, but it feels sort of dark, isn't it?
They haven't taken effect. There's still a little twilight
Yeah, a little
out.
twilight area
So
there.
it has not taken effect, and and nothing it's out. But these are some old style lights. They do not give you as bright a light as say you get from like those digital lights we saw at DCA last year.
Yeah, those things were bright. Well, the Lions a chance to get the ball back here. They lead 6-0. High snap. Boy, he's deep, that punter is. And another bad punt. And it takes a TCA roll and a roll backwards. Just stay away from it, guys.
That's a
At
negative
the 42.
1-yard
That's
punt.
a negative 1-yard punt. Not a good punt by Colton Mowdy.
So, in other words, they've had 2 punts. They're averaging 4 yards a punt.
I'm not sure if the high snap threw his timing off, but Sandy had plenty of time.
Well, and you had
he was so deep.
You had Kellner came in there, and Kellner pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
Kellner pulled back, but I think that was a bit of intimidation on the punter as well. So, with 10:02 to go in our second quarter play, TCA will begin their third drive of the night at the 41-yard line inside Adamsville territory, near side hash, as they move from right to left. If you're one of those folks who might be listening to this game on 105.3 Fox Sports Jackson.
Scott Davis listening up in Murfreesboro, good friend of ours. Meanwhile, how about Reed Rex Chapman? He's watching down in Stark Vegas, going to state this year. Ball at the 41-yard line. We'll try to get you all in, so if we're saying some names and not yours, don't be offended. Goodwin runs out of that shotgun, breaks a tackle, and will move for a couple of 2 or 3 yards, maybe 3, down to about the 39. Ball was at the 41, so let's give him 3. Second, it's a short 3. It's going to be a second and a long 7, short 8. Take your pick.
8 carries for 135 yards. And there have been some good games. Of course, he had the 63-yarder. He's had gains of 12, 27, 15, and 8 as well. So it's not like he's getting it in nickels and dimes. He's breaking off chunks of yards for the most part.
Melanie Wilburn's listening tonight, watching. Nathan Winfield.
Walter Anderson.
Nancy Lack. Second down and 7. Ball inside the 40. High snap. Goodwin. Look at that fancy footwork, but then nothing there.
No.
He was able to make the first guy or 2 miss, but then Adamsville's always strong defensively, Stan. They always had those big guys, those farm boys that look like they just walked out of the
cornfield
or the workout center. Yeah, I mean, they were big guys. We say that in a nice way, too. Third down, maybe a yard. Let's call it third and a true 7 down, Stan.
Here's the deal. You're not going to beat Adamsville running straight at them. Like we talked earlier, you want to gas this front line. You got to do a little. You don't ever want to a whole lot, but you want to do a little east and west running with this Adamsville crowd.
Third down and 7. The Lions lead the game 6-0. They're at the 38-yard line of Adamsville, right in the center of the field, moving toward the concession stand and field house.
8 Cardinals within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Lions call it. We'll take one as well. 30-second break. Lions lead here on the road at Adamsville, 6-0. You're watching on Worthy Road Studios at 30. Stay with us.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em Lions!
Big hello to Gail Presley, who's tuned in tonight as well. You mentioned Jeremy McCulley, Clay Cottom, good buddies of ours. And Worthy Road Studios has it covered, folks, not only here tonight, Jackson Christian. They're at home tonight, opening up in Jackson.
Yep.
But
North
a lot
Point
of football
Christian.
on Worthy Road Studios this year. They had Peabody last night.
Yeah, big hello to Tyler Fun Run Moore, the former Marine. He says, hoorah, let's go Cheese.
Yep, Colby.
He's the older brother of the big Cheese, Colby Moore.
Yep, at the 38. Third and a big play here, 3rd and 7. TCA has to get very quickly. Jones off the field. And he does do that. Goodwin drops. Goodwin wants to throw. Throws down here, and he's going to overshoot everyone, I think.
Oh, could we get it?
Yeah, flag.
Yes!
And I'll tell you what, that's great acting along with, there was a little bit of bumping, but Will Allen Smith, Stan, got a lot of that by just sort of, putting on a little bit of an act, too. Would you agree?
Well, he might act in the spring play.
I don't know that the ball was catchable, first of all, but
no,
we'll take the play.
There was the contact, and it did cause him to fall to the ground.
It impeded his progress.
It impeded his progress. He could have laid out for it.
Yep, no doubt. Well, it's going to be a first down for the Lions. Or did they wipe that off? Let's wait and see.
Joey Jones, no, we are not streaming on that website. Go to the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page.
Right.
You can also go to the 105.3 WLJT Facebook page.
They're just a little late walking it off. Now they're walking off inside the 30, all the way down to the 25. He's walking to the Snake Creek, and he's down to the 23-yard line. You told me that the Snake Creek is named after?
The Snake, Rod Parker.
Rod Parker, yeah.
From Mickey.
The big city of Mickey.
Yeah. Adamsville is one of the suburbs of downtown Mickey.
Yeah. Hand off, nothing there. And then breaking. Oh, my, what a nice play.
Oh, Rima.
Look at this run by Rima Edwards, and he's inside the 15. He's down to about the 13, 14-yard line. Stan, there was nothing. I mean, the door was shut. He stopped on a dime, and he moves all the way down to the 11-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. That looked like the former running back of the Lambeth Eagles, JoJo Jones.
Give him 14 on that play. Of course, Rima's older brother did some time as a running back for TCA several years ago in a backup role.
He was a good one. Stan, again, we factor into this hot, humid night.
Yeah.
The big linemen, the D-line of Adamsville, they might be grabbing for air in the second half.
Yeah, and we've got to continue to throw different running backs at Adamsville and keep them working hard.
Tight formation. TCA looked like they had some movement, and then that was well covered and a wise decision by Goodwin. Keltner was coming out of the backfield, and great defensive coverage by Matthew White. And Goodwin, I think, Stan, on purpose, just threw it at the feet of Keltner.
Now, if you remember, we ran that same play to the opposite side in about the middle of the first quarter play, and we picked up a few yards. But, again, Adamsville doing a great job. Linebacker does his job, sticks with the back and covers him, forces a 2nd and 10. Ball diamond is about the 11-yard line. So we can still you have to get down to about the half-yard line to get a first down, Diamond. So essentially, this is 2nd and goal.
Diane Delks watching from Nashville. Thank you very much, Janet Butler, for your nice comment. 2nd down. Here is Goodwin keeping it again. Goodwin's going to crash his way across that line of scrimmage, and he's going to move like a scrub. He's still on his feet, and down inside the 10, Stan, he's down to about the 6-yard line.
Give him 5 on that play, 10 carries, and 140 yards on the night.
Jimmy and Connie Arnold are tuned in tonight. The ball down inside the 5 at the 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Stan, we have to get to about the 1 for a first down.
Just inside the 1, I believe.
And again, we notice the clock, 7:10. TCA has dominated time of possession in this game.
Diamond, who does TCA remind you of offensively right now this year? Union City.
Yep,
the way they chew up the clock.
Union City's got a big game tonight. Todd, far side right. High snap, but Goodwin pulls it down. Goodwin's hit once, hit twice, hit the 3rd time, and they drop him for no gain at the 4.
Diamond, we were going to try and keep that game in between the tackles here. I'd like to see us, get a running back in there, hand off. Let's get to the outside. You got the whole wide side of the field here. It's going to be 4th and 5 here. Do you go for the field goal from the far side hash? It means you're going to have to hook one in there. Remember, we had an extra point block. I say you go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, I think you do too, Stan. 4th and about 3.5 for the first down, and 4th
and about
4
3 3/4
for a score. And Coach Blake Butler, I think, has called the timeout. Let's see what he has.
Yeah, let's go ahead and stay here.
All right.
Diamond, we've seen Needham Goodwin run the ball heavily. He's had 11 rushes. We've seen Rayma Edwards, with 1 carry for 14 yards. Another back you're going to see over the course of the season is Colby Moore. Remember at Davidson Academy as an 8th grader, he stepped in. First time he touched the football as an 8th grader, 12 yards on a smooth run. He's going to be another option. He's got some of the best cutting ability of any of our running backs, but Coach not using that much in the back position right now, saving him for the defensive side of the ball. But I'd like to see us get the ball into the hands of Rayma Edwards and see what he can do getting around the left side, with a couple of big horses in front of him. Open that gate and let the ponies run wild.
Well, big play, obviously. We're down to 6:07 left. Stan tell you in the second stanza. TCA, they only score of the game, a 63-yard gallop by Needham Goodwin. And that capped off a 66-yard drive, that coming late in the first quarter with 13 seconds left. And now here we are. We've made our way in the waning minutes of the second stanza.
Now you look at Adamsville, they pulled some of their big horses out. They put in their speed defensive unit. They're a little bit lighter package defensively on the line. Cade Butler,
back in there, quarterback.
Remember the last play, we had the high snap. We need a good snap this play.
Two receivers stacked against each other here. They put Todd in motion, bring him here to the near side. High snap, but Butler has it. Butler wants to run. Butler's going to throw it, and a man wide open.
Touchdown!
What a play.
Cade Butler,
the freshman, threw it in the end zone.
Nick Jones.
It's caught by Nick Jones. Well, we've got a flag down there as well. Let's wait and see what that's about.
Let's look at the replay here.
Here it is.
Pressured. Makes a nice throw under pressure.
Oh, he made a great
touchdown.
Throw. And the flag came in late. And let's see what that's about. Todd was in the area, but let's hope it's going to be on Adamsville. They haven't told us yet. The white hat will tell us that momentarily. What a play by Cade Butler. Oh, no, they got offensive pass interference on TCA.
Oh. Well.
And Blake Butler is talking to the official on the sideline over there.
I didn't see it. We'll see it one more time here. I couldn't see it there. They're going to say
Todd.
It may have been an illegal screen on Joshua Todd.
That's what they've called, whether we like it or not. That's
going to bring up 4th and about 20, Diamond.
Yeah, they move it back to the 20-yard line, so it's 4th and 20, 4th and 19 basically for a first down, and 20 yards from pay dirt.
That's too long for a field goal, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. 5:31, and the Lions will go for it here. Well, Butler made an outstanding, dazzling play. Avoided the on-rushing Adamsville Cardinals, 2 of them in his area.
Cade Butler back there, quarterback again.
He's back there as well.
Remember, he's another one of those 8th graders, freshmen.
Has Keltner up there blocking for him. Butler throws it and
timing
throws it
pattern.
down the end zone. Incomplete. Nice effort. Nice throw, really.
Yep.
No one was going to catch that except his receiver, and down to the end zone, incomplete. And the Lions have 6 taken off, and now Adamsville has the ball.
And really what you end up doing, a nice drive by TCA, don't get me wrong, but what you end up, you flip the field. You flip the field, and you've got an Adamsville team here with only 5 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the first half. Diamond, this is a team that has 4 yards of offense on the night unofficially. Adamsville, this is a team that right now has been struggling. You got them pinned back. Boy, you just don't want to give up the big one here.
No, you sure don't. And the thing is, Stan, we've dominated the game as far as snaps from scrimmage.
Oh, TOP is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Well, Plunk's in that shotgun. A receiver here to the near
Colby
side.
Moore blitzing.
And more blitz, and they keep it. Plunk keeps it, and he is hit hard by Will Allen Smith, who's having an outstanding game. He picks up a couple of yards, Plunk does, but boy, Will Allen Smith made him pay.
Plunk now with -1. Tell you what, they did a great job of deception on that play. I thought that play was coming to the right. Colby Moore was out there. Boy, you can see them. They're at times double teaming Colby Moore on the defensive end because he's coming across the line. And if they don't double team, he is wreaking some havoc. Colby Moore, a lot of speed. He's going to get a bunch of sacks from that strong side linebacker position this season. I guarantee
Gary
it.
tuned in tonight. Pickup of about 3. Let's call it 2nd and a long 7. Tight backfield. They
Blitz.
bring the blitz and the handoff to the running back and being driven backwards. What an outstanding tackle. Textbook by Will Keltner.
Keltner also. Cade Butler in on that play a little bit.
Maybe a half a yard. That's it, Stan.
And who else was in there? Ben Davis. Ben Davis, he is so famous. They named a high school after him up in Indiana, Indianapolis, Ben Davis. One of the legendary high schools in the state of Indiana.
I've heard of that, being a big basketball fan as well.
I
Ben
played
Davis
against
and Will
them in
Allen
my,
have had a great game.
Sophomore year in the state semifinal matchup. We won 14-7.
Marshall raising the game right there at the D-line as well.
Transfer from Jackson Southside.
Big Bass, he's always Johnny on the spot. Lineman, isn't he? Had a great career at TCA.
Look out!
They bring the blitz, and the ball is picked off. Todd has it. Todd at the 40. Todd at the 35. Todd at the 30. Todd inside the 30. Knocked down at the 28. And the guy that made the play, Will Allen Smith, knocked the ball up in the air. And Todd, Johnny on the spot, gets the INT.
14 yards on the return. That's the first turnover against Adamsville. And did you see Ben Davis coming there? And he put the glom on him with a big hit from the backside. They're having a lot of trouble covering our outside linebackers blitzing in there.
Ben Davis,
look at this
you'll
right
see
here.
The play here.
Oh, we caught a little late, but great job. Tipped it up there.
Yep. Is that Ben Davis?
Got the interception.
I thought it was Will Allen Smith, but you're right. I think it was Ben Davis.
We tipped the big key is we tipped the ball up in there, kept it alive, and then it goes right, left, cut, and TCA with great field position. 3:45 to go in our first half of play.
28-yard line.
TCA knocking on the door.
Hash mark right. Needham back there at the quarterback position. Two receivers, one here at the slot to the left, one out here near us. And Goodwin's going to keep it. And they bulldogged him down at about the 25. Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6.
He's got 144 yards unofficially on, let's see, that is 12 carries. That's a nifty average.
It is. Well, the Lions threatening again.
Jay Cashin's the IT guy. He'll be able to do that math in his head.
Jay Cashin is very talented. He's a man of many, many talents.
He knows all about zeros and ones.
He's taking that hat off. I liked his cap on backwards, but with this heat in here and this humidity, he's taking it off. I don't blame him.
Dom, I'm going to have to go looking at the viewer here.
25-yard line. That's fine. First.
The windows are a little dark.
Make it 2nd and about 7. High snap again. Goodwin has it. Breaks a tackle. 20. Outside right to the 15. To the 10-yard line. Needham Goodwin is piling up the yards, and the Lions are threatening again, 1st and 10.
Ball is at the 25 all the way down to what about the 6-yard line? So
he's inside. It's going to be 1st and goal, actually, Diamond Dave.
So it's going to be about 20-yard pickup there.
It is.
I mean, not showing a lot of speed, but folks down here in this part of Tennessee will know what I'm talking about. Goodwin's plowing up yards like a big old plow horse in the bottoms.
He really is. 7-yard lines where they mark it. 1st and goal there. And again, TCA has dominated the plays tonight as far as plays from scrimmage. We're down under 3 minutes at 2:55. And the Lions threatening, leading 6-0. Boy, a score here would be big, not only
it is
on the board,
that
but
we score.
Mentally would be huge. To the right of the quarterback is Edwards. Here's Edwards with a carry. Edwards inside the 5. He's going to power his way.
2.
But we've got a flag over here at the 10-yard line. He's down about the 2-yard line. Let's see what that's about.
Flags at the 9, ball on the 2.
I can tell the way Needham Goodwin is acting back with a white hat. It's going to be on the lines.
That's going to be a hold more than likely.
Yep.
Hold on the outside. Now you see Adamsville rotating a liar kick out and putting in some more beef in there because we've been gaining a lot of yards going in. When was the last? It's been a long time since you've seen TCA do a live running in between the tackles. It's probably been since the pony, when Andrew Goldsmith rung in between the tackles.
We talked in the pregame, if you missed it, the call here years ago. The pony's on the loose.
Hey, speaking of the pony, of course, he's graduated, but how about the freak, Chris Tucker, playing at Tennessee Tech? He's getting some looks from some NFL teams. What an outstanding, just a freak of an athlete, Chris Tucker.
And that was a guy, his freshman year, you would have never thought he would have been a star, but he was. Hard work and talent.
Remember he chased that kid from Tresvant down?
Ball back to the 13-yard line. 1st and goal there now. Hand off Edwards. Edwards makes the first guy miss and is able to move his way now.
4.
Another flag as he moves down near the 10. Going to be holding on TCA again.
Flags are just killing us.
I'm not sure who got that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6 penalties for 50 yards.
Yeah, it's hurting, no doubt about it. Buddy G made the tackle. How does he spell it? Just the way it sounds. G-E-E.
You mean he could be a BG?
He could be a BG.
He is a BG.
He is a BG. His first name is Buddy. Oh, Stan. Early in the season.
I'm in mid-season form, Daddy-O.
That's what I said. back to the 23 now the ball rests.
Boy, that's from your time zone, Daddy-O.
Yes, first and goal now from the 23.
We've certainly got the entire playbook available now.
We sure do. Will Allen Smith here to the near side. In the slot here is
and it's still
Nick
first
Jones.
down.
Todd, far side right. Goodwin comes out of the shotgun, squares, throws, a bullet, and almost intercepted. Probably should have been. It knocked down, and Hayden Phillips would tell you he should have got it. Goodwin got away with one there.
Ball intended for number 21, Nick Jones. He got a hand on it as well. Thought he should have had it, but a little bit overthrow, a little over and behind him.
Yep. We'll catch up on our hellos at halftime. Again, Paul Schultz is our executive producer and director. Jay Cashin on site with us, doing a great job. He'll be with us all year, 23-yard line.
We'll have scores and everything at the half.
Recap of the scores here. Only one thus far. Second down and goal from the 23.
And we've had one taken off the board.
Yep. Goodwin settles back in there. Throws it in the flat to Todd. Todd has it. Todd has room. Todd
Big
to
yards.
the 10. Todd down to about the 5-yard line. What a nice play. Good block out there. Look who was out there springing that block too, Stan. Look at Corey Bass is out there.
So Todd got that. That's about a 20-yard pickup, Diamond. 2 carries, 2 receptions, 21. And TCA now, what is it? Third down and 5.
Yeah, ball at the 5. Third and goal there. Boy, that makes it manageable there, doesn't it?
What are you talking about, Diamond?
Well executed. I mean, that's mid-season execution there.
Tell you what, this is a night and day difference from the team that we saw last week in the Jamboree.
Third and goal at the 5. Clock running 1:15. And now Todd jumps too soon. Another penalty on TCA. Moves it back to the 10 where it's going to be third and goal there.
Well,
how many penalties now, Stan?
3, 4, 5, 7. For 7 penalties, 55 yards unofficially for the TCA Lions. And you've got Adamsville with 3 penalties for 20 yards.
Well, the Lions will have another chance, or 2 chances at it, as a matter of fact. They got to stop these penalties. It's going to kill them in the end. This is like baseball when you leave so many people on base. And it comes back to haunt you at the end. Speaking of baseball, how about my red hot 7 in a row and moving into the playoff position now in the wild card, the New York Yankees. Now timeout.
Timeout taken by Adamsville. We're here at TCA with a 6-0 lead. $1:08 to go in the first half. TCA threatening. We're going to take a 30. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we use E+ broadband at both of our locations. We use digital x-rays at both of our offices, and we need the high-speed access to be able to submit all of our x-rays electronically for the insurance companies. Installation was simple. We experienced little to no downtime. I would highly recommend E+ broadband to anyone in the commercial market. The reliability is second to none, and the service is the best.
Well, welcome back to Adamsville, Tennessee. Alongside the living legend, Diamond Dave McCulley, my name's Stan Gerard. Game reset for you, second quarter. $1:08 to go in the second quarter. TCA with a 6-0 lead. Extra point was blocked. TCA has had 1 touchdown taken off the board. And now with a third and goal from the 10, we are threatening, again, TCA dominating time of possession in this game.
Goodwin in the shotgun. Todd far side right. Will Allen Smith here to the near side. Jones in the slot. Goodwin runs out of that shotgun. He's looking for the touchdown. He is at the 5, to the 4, to the 3, down to about the 3-yard line and stop there. And
pick up a 7.
They cut him off on that far side right over there, so he had to bring it back. Good decision, but there was the Cardinals waiting at home for him there.
Tell you what, 14 carries, 171 yards, still picked up 7. I mean, he didn't get to get the Jets going full blast, but he did a nice job. They have him stacked on the outside, made a little bit cut back to the inside to get some extra yards, and now, fourth, and the ball is 4th and 3. Ball's on the 3. We've got 30 seconds and counting here.
Blake may be going for a field goal here. It's second and goal, or make it 4th and goal from the 2.
Well, then
this would basically be an extra point. And let's see, Stan. I think he's running the clock down. I think he's going to go either. He could go for just one last play.
Yeah.
And let's keep it here. What do you think he's going to call?
Yeah, let's keep it here. Diamond, I'm going for it. I'm going for the big 6. You're in Adamsville, Tennessee, Diamond Dave. It's not an easy place to win. here in Cardinal country. Remember, looking at TCA over the years since this series began back in 2009. Let's see. I've lost it, but Adamsville won the first 2 meetings. And basically, Adamsville, for the most part, has dominated here at home. When you can come down to Adamsville and get a win against a team and a program the caliber of the Adamsville Cardinals, you are doing something, and you've got to keep this crowd out of it. You want to keep this crowd quiet at halftime. You've got to go for 6.
No doubt about it. Steve Hamilton's tuned in tonight. Big hello to Steve.
Out on the West Coast.
Jim Roberts, Peyton Tinsley, Jonathan Morris.
Peyton Tinsley, the former Jackson Christian Eagle.
Jarris Palmer. They're watching the Eagles and watching us as well. Well, here we go.
Well,
it's going to be 4th and goal from the 2. Forget the field goal attempt. The Lions are going to go for it. Goodwin has Keltner up.
We're going right.
To his right. The blocking back. Let's see if that's where they go. That's exactly what they do.
Cut.
Goodwin goes
Score.
running behind him. He is into the end zone, crashing in. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, did they give it to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, they marked.
They got it.
Okay, a 2-yard touchdown run for TCA. That's 15 carries for 173 yards, 2 scores. And with 14 seconds to go in our first half, TCA with the 12-0 lead. You say, Stan, that's only 2 scores. Not that big of a deal. Look at the way TCA has dominated time of possession in this game. Boy, I tell you what, I would not want to be in that locker room of Adamsville. Coach is going to be peeling the paint off the walls here. We're going for a deuce.
Lions go for 2. Same set. Keltner up to the right there, right off the line. To the right of Goodwin, and now a flag. Or what is it? Let's see. Delay of game. Yep, Lions. How many delay of games has both teams had here tonight?
Diamond, you've got a clock and you've got the back judge.
Yep.
There's absolutely
right
no
in front
excuse.
Of you. 13 seconds. We scored with 13 in the first. Now TCA scored with 14 seconds left here in the second. They lead the game 12-0.
So in theory, if we can do that each quarter, we should win about 24-0.
Well, that's what it would add up to be, but now that's easier said
if
than done.
you use some of these crazy whacked out theories that you see in college basketball over the years, well, my team beat this team by so many, and then you factor in the one little upset. Well, Diamond, here we go, the extra point, going for a deuce. Strong formation to the left.
Here we go. And Goodwin's going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yep.
Tried Will Allen Smith on the little slant in, and 3 Cardinals, red and black clad Cardinals, were there waiting on it. Incomplete. And it's a 12-0 game. Let's take a quick 30. We'll be back in the waning seconds from the Lions leading 12-0 here in Adamsville. Stay with us on Worthy Road Studios.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Jim and Connie are all watching this ball game. 14 seconds to go in our first half of play. TCA the 12-0 lead. Diamond, if you remember, though, when we kicked off after that first touchdown, Adamsville ran the ball back deep into TCA territory. Kicker had to make the game save or the touchdown saving tackle. I'm putting this ball on the ground, little knuckleball action.
John Mark Willard, the new kicker, the freshman to kick it. Philip Robertson's in the house, golf coach. Senior.
Yeah.
Philip down there left talking to Jay. Good to see Philip as always.
Yeah. Golf team off to a great start
the
this
golf
year.
team off to a great start. Proud of them. They're good every year.
You need to have them come out and teach you a thing or two?
A lot. They could teach me a ton. Here's Willard, the kick. And sort of punches it down there. And one of the up men will gather it. I can't tell because it's so dark over there. At the 20-yard line, here to the 25.
Oh,
to
he's
the 30.
got a wall.
He does have a wall, and TCA's got to grab him. He's on his feet to midfield and finally knocked it out of bounds at the TCA about 35-yard line. And thank goodness, only 3.6 seconds left. Stan, our coverage on kickoffs has not been good thus far.
No, we're not staying in our lanes. And looks like for TCA, Rima Edwards coming off the field a little bit slowly there at the 45-yard line.
Excuse me, Stan. Second time he's done that. Yeah, Case, he's pretty dangerous back there, isn't he?
Yeah. But
So-
we're not staying in our lanes at
Yep.
all. Well, 3.6 seconds to go. You've got one crack. You've got to go for the end zone.
Yeah, prevent defense to say the
Yeah.
least here. The ball will be at the 35-yard line, hash mark right of TCA.
You're going to either put it in the end zone or try and get something in a gap to a speedy guy and make him try and get in there. But
Jackson Christian leading their game 14-7 late second.
North Point giving them a ball game.
Yeah, they are. North Point's supposed to be improved.
Now they're in the Double-A.
Yep, 35-yard line.
That's that team out of Mississippi.
It is. Far side left is the dangerous Hayden Phillips. Slot left, slot right. Receiver here to the near side is Luke Helton. One back there with Plunk, the quarterback. And the Lions come in the blitz, but they pick it up. He throws in the fly pattern down there, and it's going to be incomplete at the horn. No flag, and we are at halftime. Your score, good coverage, by the way, by the Lions. Will Allen Smith down there among he and Todd down there. We're at halftime. Our score, so far so good. Trinity Christian Academy, 12. The Adamsville Cardinals, nothing. Back after this 2-minute message on Worthy Road Studios.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse.
Folks, this is Gary Deaton right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation. Bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Well, the good news is the Lions lead here 12-0. The bad news is Stan didn't bring his fan. We've got a cold front moving through, though. It's 79 now instead of 82. Welcome back, everybody, to Cardinal Stadium here in Adamsville, Tennessee, where the Lions have 2 touchdown runs by Needham Goodwin. At the 13-second mark of the first stanza, he galloped 63 yards, capping off a 66-yard drive. The PAT was to no avail, and the Lions led 6-0. Then with 14 seconds left, in the second stanza, Goodwin a 2-yard run, capping off a 40-plus yard drive after the Lions took over after an interception by Todd. 12-0 your score, the 2-point conversion to no avail again. But that's the news here at halftime. The Lions lead at 12-0. We'll take another 2-minute break. When we come back, Jay Cashin at the controls. Stan will have a look at some other scores around West Tennessee and some stats here in the first quarter on this hot and humid night in Adamsville. But the Lions thus far are roaring 12-0. Back after this. Stay with us on Worthy Road Studios.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
And we're back here in Adamsville, Tennessee, where we're at the half, and it's your TCA Lions with a 12-0 lead over the Cardinals of Adamsville High School. Hi, hello, I'm Stan Gerard alongside Diamond Dave McCullough, and it's been a dominating first half of football by the TCA Lions. Diamond gave you the particulars on how we scored. Let's give you the individual numbers here in the first half. First for Adamsville. Let's give you the team numbers for Adamsville, and they're not pretty. -3 yards rushing, 6 yards receiving, total offensive net 3 yards for Adamsville. For TCA, 190 yards rushing, 30 on the ground, 220 total yards of offense for TCA. Adamsville with 3 penalties for 20 yards. They punted twice for an average of 8 yards. TCA has 8 penalties for 60 yards. They have 7 first downs. They have not punted the ball. Here's the individual stats. First for Adamsville, Delk with 2 carries for -1 yard, and again with 1 carry for 1 yard. Receiving, Phillips has 1 reception for 6 yards. For the TCA Lions, Edwards has 1 carry for 14 yards. Needham Goodwin with 15 carries for 173 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 of 63 and 1 of 2. Receiving, Todd has 2 receptions for 20 yards on the play, for 21 yards in the play. And Keltner has 1 for 9. And there's a look at the stats from the first half. We're going to take a look at the Wayback Machine here, and we're going to see if we can get the scoring computer to come up for us here a little bit. Riverside leads McNary 23-0. With 4.5 to go in the second quarter, Fayette Ware leads Chester County 18-14. Scanning down, we're going to see, let's see, Jackson Christian leads North Point Christian 14-7. A little over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of that ballgame. They're putting points on the board there. Let's see, looking at some other scores. Obion County 20, Gibson County 12, 3:44 to go in the second quarter of that ball game. Keep scanning down. We're looking for a USJ score. Of course, Fayette County is leading Chester Ware. Let's see, Good Pasture leads USJ 14-10. Thank you, Tyler Moore, for those kind words. At the Hawks Nest, Southside leads Ripley 12-0. I'm telling you, that Southside Ball Club is a very good football team. Let's see, Lawrence County leads Summertown 7-6. Other scores, it's 17 whoa. Here's what I would consider a mild upset. South Gibson leads Lexington 17-7, 8:22 to go in the first half of that ball game. Hardin County leading 14-2 over NSHS. I have no idea who that is. Jackson Christian, we said, was leading that ball game. Obion leading. And looking for some other scores from around West Tennessee. Union City leads 10-6 over Lake County with 11.5 to go in the first half of that ball game. Brewston Central Hollow Rock 12, West Carroll 6 into the first quarter in that ball game. Riverside dominating McNary, as we said earlier, in the contest. Let's see, Dyersburg leads MLK Prep. Frazier's going down, Diamond Dave. Dyersburg leads 28-0 with $1:34 to go in the first quarter of that ball game. Let's see, Freedom Prep leads Manassas 14-0. Northside grabs the safety. That's who Hardin County is playing. And other scores from around West Tennessee, we're trying to get you updated on them. Waverly leads Camden 17-6. McKenzie leads Huntington 14-7 at the end of one quarter play. So they're putting points up on the board in that particular ball game. USJ struggling. They were leading 10-7, but Good Pasture now leads in that particular ball game. And that looks like all we have from West Tennessee up to this point. Our score here at the half, TCA leads Adamsville by a score of 12-0. There's about 5.5 minutes to go in our halftime ceremonies. Let's go back and take a 3-minute timeout, a 3-minute break. When we come back, myself and Diamond Dave McCauley will set up the second half for you. You're watching TCA Football on the TCA Video Broadcast Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and E+ broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Men, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em Lions!
We are back in Adamsville. Good evening again, everybody, at halftime, a little after 8 o'clock. You're watching and listening to TCA Football tonight on Worthy Road Studios. We have the TCA Facebook page as well, and Stan, some other entities that people can watch and listen to us tonight.
Well, your primary broadcast outlet is going to be the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page.
Yep.
You can also watch this game at Ball Game Blitz. You can also watch this game at the Worthy Road Studios Facebook page. You can watch this game at the 105.3 FM Facebook page. Tonight, you can listen to this game at 105.3 Fox Sports Jackson. And there may be another couple of entities out there that I'm missing, but a plethora of places where you can watch and listen to this great ball game between two old rivals getting on for the 13th time in their storied history.
And this is the rubber match tied at 6. Stan, if I had told you before the kickoff that TCA would have the amount of penalties, and Adamsville has had their share as well, but if I told you that we'd had the share of penalties we've had, I'd have probably told you we were down 12-0 up, other than being up 12-0. Your thoughts about the first half, and what do you expect in the second half, sir?
Well, we've got to simply continue to do what we did in the first half. Our offensive line, our blocking backs and the offensive line doing a great job of simply dominating play. Goodwin's chewing up yards. Edwards also getting his fair share. On the defensive side, we've done a great job pressuring Adamsville all night long. Remember, they threw an interception. We're not giving their quarterback Plunk. You know, he doesn't move like Jim Plunkett, but we're really the two times he's thrown the football, we brought the heat on him, and we're really bringing it from the outside and forcing him. Is really keeping them to an inside game. And unlike last week in the Jamboree, our guys are doing a great job mopping up on the inside against the Cardinals of Adamsville.
Good crowd here tonight for Adamsville, a home crowd as you might expect, and a nice crowd of TCA supporters across the way. We get you ready here to come up here with the third stanza coming up in a matter of moments. Remember that Adamsville will have the ball. They're going to put another 3 minutes up there, Stan. So let's do this. Let's take a 2-minute break. And when we come back, Stan will give you his thoughts about what he expects directly here in this third stanza. And the Lions will be on defense, but they lead 12-0 here at the break. Stay with us. This is TCA Football.
Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we use E+ broadband at both of our locations. We use digital x-rays at both of our offices, and we need the high-speed access to be able to submit all of our x-rays electronically for the insurance companies. Installation was simple. We experienced little to no downtime. I would highly recommend E+ broadband to anyone in the commercial market. The reliability is second to none, and the service is the best.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
We're back in Adamsville. Hi again, everybody. Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard on this hot and humid night. We'll get Stan's expectations for the second half here in a minute. I'll tell you one thing you can expect from Diamond Dave McCulley tonight. the coldest shower that I've ever taken in my short life. I'm still a young whippersnapper. A big hello to Ann and Mike Jenkins, their grandson, Harrison Vance, number 66, one of the linemen for the Lions. And I can't believe that Ann and Mike are grandparents. I've known them for a long time. Great people. Stan, your thoughts about this second half? What do you expect?
Well, what we saw in the first half was total domination by the TCA Lions, offensively and defensively. Adamsville, remember, has got less than 10 yards of total offense in this game. TCA with over 220 yards of offense. TOP is just out the window here. TCA is going to be kicking off to start this second half. And the one thing Adamsville has done right, they have had 2 outstanding kickoff returns. That this game could legitimately be 12-12 or even Adamsville with the lead just based on their kickoff returns alone. We've gone down to the last man, and I would rather knuckleball it down here and stay in your lane, make it take a crazy bounce as opposed to kicking it deep, because they've obviously got some great return guys, and obviously we need a little bit more work on our kickoff coverage. So I'm looking for a knuckleball type kick, and as far as Adamsville offensively, they've got to figure out something. It's a new quarterback, new running backs. They've got a good stable of running backs. They're going to have to find a way to complete some passes and get some offensive yards. But the pressure that TCA has been able to bring all night long has been simply outstanding.
Connor Bell brings out the Lions on the special teams. Ty Chase, the guy to watch for in this return. Big hello to Teresa Whitehead again, Julie Carver, Tasha Mancini, and Lou Murchison. They're all tuned in tonight as well. Here we go. Lions up 12-0 at the break.
Onside kick here, it looks like.
And it will be to kick it again, Willard. And it is a short kick, a high floater, but it's going to be recovered by Adamsville at their own 48-yard line. Well, TCA gambled and went for the short kick. Stan, it didn't pay dividends, did it?
After a TCA score, this is the worst field position that Adamsville has had to start after a TCA score. So I'll take this right now, judging on past history.
The ball at the 49-yard line, and Plunk will have it there. Well, the Lions went for the short kick. It wasn't really as much as, I guess it was an onside kick. It just was a high floater.
Probably pooched it a little bit.
Yeah, down here at about the 30. Well, Plunk will be in the shotgun. One back to his left, receivers left and right, one each way. Plunk hands it off, running back, running room. 50, 45, that's Ty Chase. He's to the 40, makes a couple of guys miss, and then crashes his way down near the 35-yard line to the 36. Well, the short kick gives them great field position, and what do? They bring it out stand and go for about 17 yards.
Well, that is the longest play from scrimmage for Adamsville here on the night. Chase now 2 carries for 17 yards. Adamsville now in double-digit offensive numbers with 18, 17, 23 offensive yards on the game unofficially.
Same set, receivers each way. Chase now to the right of Plunk. Big line, sets it down. 3-man front for the Lions. Linebackers, the 4 of them in the 3-4. Hand off to Chase, Ty Chase again. Makes a couple of guys go one way, and he goes the other, and he's able to crash his way and maneuver his way down to about the 22. 2 positive runs by Ty Chase, but Kobe Moore made the tackle, the youngster.
And Kobe Moore had to come from the bottom side of the field to make that tackle off the top side. From the strong side, he went all the way over to the weak side to chase that play down.
And we've got one of the Lions slow to get up, too.
But what you had on that play was a great job by the Adamsville offensive line, doing a great job on the kick-out block.
Todd slowed to get up. Gingerly walking off over there.
I don't know how you can see that.
It is tough to see in here, out here, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Kevin Hansen, the long time and very, very talented trainer for TCA, helping him off, talking to him. He walked off under his own power. The ball, where? It is at the 22, 1st and 10. Now, Ty Chase to the left of Plunk. They go to him again. Why not? 2 positive plays, and now another one. He may go in. He is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, 22-yard touchdown run for Mr. Plunk, 43 yards in the night. That's what diamond, a 52-yard drive?
That Chase that carried it in?
Case.
Case. I'm sorry. I said, yep, I apologize. Ty Case.
And all of a sudden,
Boy, this thing turned, didn't it?
That drive was 1 minute and 1 second.
And attempt
they're going to
kick.
go for the extra point here.
Yeah, they are. Even with the binoculars on, it is hard to make out these numbers a little bit. The black numbers on the red jerseys, but they go for the PAT. It's 12-6. Adamsville, the snap back, ball down, kick up, and it is no good. Missed it over to the left. Well, it's a 12-6 game.
That's a break.
It is a break. 10:59 in the third. Lions back on offense. Need to answer back after this 30 on Worthy Road Studios and 101.5 and other entities.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Tell you what, Diamond Dave, you saw a commercial for Snookum's restaurant in Henderson. Snookum's on the east end of Henderson on Highway 100, on the old Highway 100. And
Jay Cashin said it made him hungry.
I'll tell you what, they've got great steaks and outstanding salad bar. It's been a couple years since I've eaten there, but very, very good steaks. They got a steak for $2 deal there. One huge steak that you cut in half, and you get 2 potatoes, 2 breads, and 2 unlimited salad bars. It ends up being a really good deal and a lot of meat for the money.
I hate it they're closed. They'll be closed by the time we go back through there, but Jay said he was going to buy dinner, so we'll hold him to that somewhere down the road. We're getting ready
Bells
here.
Will be open.
Lions back on offense. Big hello to Joey Brasher. Kristen Gehring-Lee's watching. Becky Cooper Watson. Cassie Brasher. Laura Young-Kraft, our good buddy. So
Watch
here we
out
go.
here.
It's a kick, and it's going to be Todd on the second bounce at the 20. To the 25, he breaks it
He's got a
open.
wall.
He's to the 25, to the 30. And on his feet to the 37-yard line, he'll be tackled there and spun around. And after all of that, that's a dangerous kick. You had to feel it like a Derek Jeter-type second bounce, and
About
it's
16
good yards up to
yards
about
on
the
that
35.
return.
Yep, sure did.
Had a wall there, but it did end up breaking down. So TCA with their first offensive possession here in the second half, 10:51 to go. TCA up by 6. Neither team's been able to convert on their extra points. And so we've got a game that's really, it's anybody's contest right now, Diamond.
Appreciate Tim listening. He says we're sounding great tonight on 105.3. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate that.
That's probably Tim November, right?
That's exactly who it is. Yep. And here's Goodwin running out of that shotgun again. Another hole to the 40, to the 44.
About 8
He's finally
yards.
stopped there. And, boy, he's just making great decisions. And Stan Gerard again. Right side of that offensive line has been superb. Well, they all have been, but
Well,
especially that right side.
The offensive line, and you throw in the blocking of Will Keltner, and company, and TCA just really doing a good job. 2nd and 2 for the Lions here.
Riddick, Vance, Bass, Palmer along that front line with the Lions sort of dominating at times in snaps in this game. Here's Goodwin again, same play, midfield. And he's got a first down. It was 2nd and about 2, and he gets about 7 or 8. And Stan again, ball control, keeping Adamsville off the field almost the entire first quarter. We're under 10 minutes of the third, and the Lions lead at 12-6.
17 carries, 188 yards for Needham. A good one. Jerry McCully watching again.
The
Just
big
check
guy.
back in.
Yeah, he's watching. We appreciate that.
In Nash Vegas.
Yep. 49-yard line.
I mean, he's not home for the weekend to golf.
He's coming home, I think. 49-yard line, 1st and 10. One each way. Keltner's the up back. Jones the deep back there next to Goodwin. He has it.
Edwards.
That's Edwards, excuse me.
Oh, nice
Stops
cut.
on a dime, 45-yard line. Stopped there after a pickup of about 4. Stan, did you see him stop on a dime and then just pick up? Maurice Edwards is watching tonight. Did you see him do that? That's just talented.
2 carries, 18 yards. Yeah, his older brother used to really like to get the ball to the outside, but Rama does a good job cutting the ball back, and he's not afraid at all to carry the ball in,
Rama
in a
Edwards.
crowd.
Yep. I think we mispronounced his name in the first quarter or first half. We apologize for that.
He's like a ray of sunshine.
Yeah, Jay, keeping it straight up here. 2nd and 6.
Good luck with that.
Ball inside the 45-yard line. Edwards back there. Play fake to him this time. Goodwin's going to keep it. He darts right through everybody. 40, 35. Boy, he just explodes at the line of scrimmage. And listen to the big TCA crowd across the way. They love it after it's another first down run by Needham Goodwin.
Oh, by the way, unofficially, that's 18 carries, 200 yards.
That's going to be our player of the game if this keeps up. No doubt about it. The ball inside the 35 to the 33. 1st and 10. Hash mark right. Clock running. 8.5 left. 3rd quarter. Again, ball control. And the Lions avoided a lot of penalties to score 12 in the first half. Had 1 touchdown call back.
Look at the student section out there. It's a whiteout in the student section.
Yeah, they got them covered over there. It's whiteout night tonight.
Trying to, give cool thoughts.
So they'll have camouflage night and other nights throughout the year on the road and at home. Play fake to Edwards again. Goodwin keeps it. Great play fake. He's to the 30 and will be blasted there. And now a little helmet-to-helmet chit-chat with each other. And he gets it to the 30. 2nd. And Stan,
7?
That's what did he get?
They got at least 3, almost 4.
Yeah, 2nd, and let's call it a long 6.
Okay. I've got no problem with the 4
Short
yards.
7, yep. Clock running. Lions taking their time. Play clock.
We need to be like the Beagles and take the long and winding road.
Absolutely.
When you can work the Beagles into a high school football broadcast.
That's always good. Keltner, the up back. Over here to the left. Hand off to Edwards. Nothing there. They were waiting on him that time.
Lost 3 yards on the play there. Great penetration by the interior of that Adamsville line. Caused that loss and pushes it back to, what about 2nd and 10? 3rd and 10?
They negated the first down run, so it's 3rd and 10. They just, the D-line that time just able to knock the offensive line backwards for one of the first times tonight.
Got to get the ball to the outside a little bit.
3rd down and 10, 6:45 third. Lions lead 12-6. They're inside the 35. Goodwin has it. 2-down territory. He's able to avoid the first tackler. Powers his way literally down to about the 25.
To the first down.
Stan, he's really strong for a little guy. He's not that real big.
Yeah,
really big.
We're going to see this on the replay, hopefully.
He is listed as 5'10", 195, soaking wet.
And you saw the end of that play. Good second effort, gets the ball down to about the
4th and about 2.
24.
Let's make it a yard. 24-yard line, 4th and a yard, long yard.
Bad spot there.
Yep. 4th and a long yard, 6:33. I would think Goodwin again behind Keltner. Keltner's to the right, just off the line of scrimmage there. Let's see where he goes this time. Nope. Yep, that's what he's going to do.
Same
Behind
play.
Keltner. And
busted it. He's got it.
Didn't need a lot. Didn't get a lot, but he got enough. First and down for the Lions of TCA. Stan, you just knew that was coming.
Yeah.
You had to think Adamsville knew it was coming, but yet, Stan, the offensive line, just able to get just enough push to give him about 3 yards, actually.
And Big Chase, pulled out and was getting some lead blocking in there. So another first down.
He's
for
a nice
TCA.
center, isn't he? He's a good center.
Keeping that clock moving. 6:24 to go.
Todd, far side right. Goodwin's going to. No, that's not Goodwin. That's going
Keltner.
to be Keltner. It's Ben Davis running it. Ben Davis running that time, and he was able to sneak in there at quarterback. And Ben Davis, he sure did.
See, that was a pickup from the 22 down to the 9, so a 13-yard pickup for Ben Davis on his first carry.
And the Lions are knocking on the field house goal line again.
The
It's
northern door.
8. Here's Ben Davis again back there. He's going to run it, get a great block from Todd, and he's inside the 5 down to about the 4 and knocked out of bounds there.
See, Ben Davis has spent most of the preseason working out as a tailback running back, so this is not unusual for him. He's certainly got the capabilities of doing that. And what does he pick up, another 3 or 4 on that play?
He's down to about the 4 stand. It's going to be at the 6, 2nd and 6, 2nd and goal there.
And remember, he was a third-string quarterback last year.
That's right. Jay reminds us of that. That's great to have him in the booth with us.
Of course, you know, the high school he's named after are the Giants, and he's playing like a Giant right now.
Now Goodwin's back in there in the gun. And he has the snap. He's going to run right off tackle, crashes his way across the line of scrimmage, and down to about the 1.
Pick up a 4 on the play.
Boy, Stan, when you can rip off 4 or 5 yards, it would be interesting. That's the thing about college ball. We know how many snaps it is all the time, and you also get yards average per snap. But we've got to be at around 5 or 6 per snap tonight. It's going to be at the 2, they say. Third and goal there.
Billy Cantrell, we are jealous that you're sitting in the AC watching this game.
Yep.
We are jealous.
Well, here's Goodwin again.
Well,
3rd and goal.
Get 2 cracks to get 2 yards.
Offensive line has to do their number. They've done a great job there tonight. They hit him in the backfield, but he was able to crash in. Did he get in? Touchdown from 2 yards out. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. Needham Goodwin in the offensive line, and Keltner in the game. They pay off with the blocks, and the Lions up their lead now to 18-6.
Boy, when it takes Adamsville a little over a minute to score on their opening drive, what do? We answer with about a 6.5-minute time-consuming, yardage-consuming, bone-chewing drive to knock that lead back up.
How about 5.5 minutes on the drive?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how long. They scored at the 10:29 mark or 10:59 mark. We scored at the 5:28 mark. Almost 6 minutes. Snap back, ball down, kick up. Good.
Yes.
He was able to sneak in that left side there. And how about that? As that's the first career PAT by John Mark Willard. Big one.
Off the soccer
19-6.
team.
Yes, sir. 19-6 Lions back after this 30. TCA on defense. Cardinals back on offense after this on Worthy Road Studios.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
TCA with a 19-6 lead, 5:28 to go in our third quarter, about to kick off to Adamsville. Southside has extended their lead over Ripley to 18-7 with a $1:30 to go in the third quarter of that play. Jackson Christian fumbles the opening play of the second half. North Point Christian recovers. And it's 28-19, Jackson Christian.
Willard to kick it away. Peggy Scarborough's listening tonight. Peggy and Jerry Bird. Patsy Scarborough, excuse me. Here's another short kick. And the Lions will see Adamsville recovered about the 43-yard line, 44-yard line. We're giving them good field position.
Yep.
Reed Chapman says, when did Derrick Henry transfer to TCA and change to number 4? Randy Cobo's watching tonight as well.
That might be a bit of a stretch,
yeah,
but.
It might be. Reed Rex, one of my favorites. Down at State. I bet you when Kentucky goes down there, how would it look an old man being in the student section? I could probably disguise myself a little bit, wear a baseball cap.
Easy there, big fella.
State's a tough place to play for anyone, especially my Wildcats. Well, 44-yard line. My son was down there a few years ago, watched them play. Team that made it to the Final Four. Well, at the 44, 1st and 10. Plunk in the gun with Ty Case to his right. Now he moves him to his left.
Checking off here.
44-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off to Case. Another big run by Case. He may break it. He's gone. Todd has a chance to catch him, but nope, will not. That is, ladies and gentlemen,
56 yards.
56-yard run by Ty Case. And Stan, nothing really fancy. I mean, he just comes here to the near side, and he gets to the corner, and we can't catch him.
Tell you what, I don't know if we're going to get a replay on it again, but defensive end got in too deep. They were able to drive block him down, and that was what opened up the hole. You only want to go as deep as the ball from your defensive end, outside linebacker position. And there is a difference. We're actually getting too good of a rush sometimes, is what I'm thinking on these last two plays. If there's ever a way you can get too good of a rush, we're doing it.
Almost one of those deals. Someone's got to stay at home, don't they?
Exactly.
The old adage, now we have delay of game, I think. No, too many people on the field, I think.
Yeah.
They're counting them.
So this is going to push him back 5.
If he gets 12, it's going to be too many. Nope, he says no, it's only 11.
Now remember, he put the adventure back in the extra point, did not get to the crossbar the last time.
Yep, you're right. The score, 19-12.
This is a big play right here.
That's where that PAT that we hit a moment ago was really big. Well, here we go with the Cardinals trying to cut into the TCA lead. Snap back, ball down, kick up, and the kick this time is true. And it's 19-13. 5:16 in the third. 12-0 at half, and now we've got some scoring going on. Lions still lead, though, by 6. Stay with us. 30 on Worthy Road Studios.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Well, Diamond wiped that extra point off the screen. A late flag is going to push him back. And they're going to go for the extra point again.
Yeah, right when we went to the break is when they call that off.
Well, let's see a little hook.
Yep.
Or a slice.
Figley in to attempt the PAT. Snap back, ball down, kick up. This time it floats through anyway. Well, it makes it a 19. That's actually Figley. Yep, they kicked it. It's 19-13.
Tom, let's go ahead and stay here. Seeing we're caught up on the brakes on that deal here. Well, we've kicked off 3 times at Adamsville. They've had monster returns on 2 of them. They've converted 2 of those into scores. We're going to have to figure out something on the kicking game. Maybe get a little more of a – you got to figure out, Tyler Case. He's got 5 carries for 99 yards. He's got 78 yards on his last 2 carries. Incidentally, both those runs for touchdowns.
Exactly, sir. Good analogy, and or analysis, I should say. And we'll see the Lions back on offense now. Appreciate all the fine folks that are watching and listening tonight. ECS next week down in Memphis, down in Shelby County, my old stomping grounds.
We'll be on Macon Road.
Yep, Macon Road. I traveled Macon Road many, many times when I was in college. It's a 19-13 game, 5:16 left in the third. A lot of football to play here in a long third quarter.
Now, if you're Adamsville, do you try and sneak in an onside kick here?
No, I kick it away. Unless I'm behind and have to have the ball, I'm not onside kicking much ever.
We've got a couple of hands guys up there.
Yeah, the Lions have up on that front line Thomas Henderson.
Edwards is up there.
Yep.
No, check that. That's Connor Bell.
Ray is there too. Connor Bell. No, they kick it away. End over end kick. That Todd is going to see it get by him. Goes back to the 10, picks it up there, and looking for something.
Reverse
and now
field.
He's got a wall. He's to the 20. He's to the 25. To the 30. To the 35. To the 40. To the 45.
Okay. No, fumble the football.
Adamsville has it. Todd had a great recovery. Got it up over the 45-yard line and coughed it up. And Adamsville fell right on it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Man, oh, man. Mistakes have killed both teams, but boy, oh, boy, Todd would love to have that back. He made a great move and then got here to the near side and had a wall. Credit Adamsville, they stayed with him, and then he coughed it up. Todd did.
Well.
And now for the third consecutive time, Adamsville has great field position. They have it now at the 48-yard line of TCA.
Well, if I'm Adamsville, I'm giving the ball to Tyler Case, number 11.
I am too, until TCA proves they can stop him.
Defensive ends, don't bull rush so hard.
They have movement now as they set A guy in the slot, receiver far side left, tight end to the right. And Plunk has the handoff to his running
tackle.
back.
Oh, good
and
tackle.
we missed a tackle in the backfield by Goodwin and Ben Davis, but they tripped him up just enough that he fell forward and picks up maybe Stan, about a yard to the midfield stripe, or 49.
Lost a half a yard.
He sure did. He lost a yard, excuse me,
Yeah,
49-yard line.
Ben Davis had the great penetration. Dean Goodwin did a nice job filling in there.
For the most part, the offense has played ball control. The defense has made big stops when they had to, but they've let Ty Case get away a couple of times.
2 big plays.
Can't do it now. Second down and almost 11 back at the TCA 49. They move Case to the left now, Plunk. He gives it to Case, Plunk does, and he breaks some tackles and is able to scoot his way inside the 40 down to the 36-yard line, make it 37, but enough for the first down for Adamsville. Needed almost 11, and he got just a tad over 11. And a first down for the Cardinals, and the momentum stand has really shifted in this game now.
Case now with unofficially 7 carries, 108 yards.
37-yard line, 1st and 10. They send Carter McLemore far side left.
Well, Diamond, now it's feeling like a TCA Adamsville game.
Yep, it is. Plunk in that gun. Case to his left. And TCA jumps. Another penalty on the Lions. We had 2 people jumping.
Yep.
It's going to be a 5-yard mark off, and it remains first down, but now it's 1st and 5. The ball at the 32 of TCA, moving to our right with 3:50 left in the third stanza. Clock running, 3:45.
65 yards and penalties on 9 penalties, 65 yards.
Now TCA needs a stop and a turnover. Plunk on the 1st and 5 from his opponent's 32. TCA threatens the blitz. They bring Case with it, and he's got the first down, I think, down near the 25-yard line. He does. Let's wait and see. He's got to be close. Yep, he's got it. Needham made the stop. Needham good one, but another first down. And they move it Stan to the 25. He needed 5, and that's pretty well what he got. Got about 7, actually.
Diamond, we're
5.
We're blitzing hard on every play.
Yep.
And Adamsville is doing a good job of reading and picking up
the blitz.
On that blitz.
Yep.
Let's show them a play. Let's not throw the package at them. Let's stay home and let's see what they can block us man on man.
They're finding the hole where we're not blitzing, aren't they? Well, 1st and 10 at the TCA 25. Cardinals can tie the game or take the lead here. Here is Plunk running it this time out of the gun. He's down to the 20 where he's finally stopped. 19
Tackle
to 13.
on the play by Nick Jones.
Yep. Jones made the stop.
Pickup of about 6?
Cotton Mody brings in the play, and they bring out Carter McLemore. Well,
Cotton
19-yard
is
line.
rowdy and bally.
Yeah, no doubt. Right now, the Lions need a rowdy kind of stop, don't they? And far side left, scurries out there, Mowdy. One receiver here to the near side. Plunk has Case again to his right. Gives it to him. No, he's going to keep it himself. And he's at the 20 and finally stopped. Great play. Nice tackle by Kobe Moore, the young pup, after Goodwin turned him inside.
Did a good job. Kobe Moore overshot the play. Needham Goodwin came back, made the trip, and Kobe Moore was able to recover and put him down.
3rd down and 4 at the TCA 19. Clock running in the third. 1:45 left in the third stanza. TCA clinging right now to a 19-13 lead. Melissa George Carson, our good buddy, is watching tonight. Jackie Don Bolin and Big Daddy. And Jacinda Boswell. And now what do we have?
Timeout.
They moved another quarterback in there, Stan. Josh Ginn is in the game. And he's run the last several plays. Illegal procedure. What else? A flag.
And at least this is against them this time.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a lot of penalties on both teams tonight. A little nervousness, being over anxious. First game of the year for both teams. Yeah, they brought Ginn in the ball game.
Of course, his nickname's Cold.
Josh Ginn, junior quarterback and defensive back.
You miss his
I got
nickname's
it.
Cold Ginn.
I got that. Well,
from their world tour, the farewell
he's got
tour.
Case to his right on the big play here. And he's going to give it. And this time the Lions are waiting on Case. As turning around there is Kobe Moore again. Great play.
Also Liam Goodwin on the play. Also on the play for TCA is going.
Excuse me, Stan. Go ahead.
Will Keltner on the play as well.
Kobe Moore doesn't play like a freshman, does he?
No. Remember his brother J-Mo started as a freshman as well.
Yeah, he was a good one, no doubt.
J-Mo was, correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler, you may know this, but wasn't J-Mo as far as the statewide stats as a freshman, the third leading tackler in the state that year?
I think he was. Of course, we have prayers for him in the service with all of our service people back now on the front line.
Well, he's out right now.
Okay.
Fun runs out now.
Here is Plunk back in there now. No, that's again in there, and now we have a timeout, I think. Adamsville had to call the timeout as the play clock was about to expire. Boy, they barely got that in with about a second left. Timeout, Brandon Gray and the Cardinals. Big play. 4th and 7 at the TCA 22. 19 seconds in the third. 19-13 Lions back after a 30. Stay with us on Worthy Roads at 105.3.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Scoring updates from around West Tennessee. Northside's making a game of it against Hardin County. It's 21-14 Hardin County after Northside just scored on a quarterback keeper. Ripley has scored on Southside. The Hawks still lead 18-14 with 8:37 left in the game. And USJ is taking a 16-14 lead at Goodpasture with 7:43 to go in the third quarter of action.
Yep, USJ playing them because their game against Liberty was postponed.
And here's
or
another
canceled.
one. Jackson Christian 28, North Point 25.
And their quarterback moves Case to his left. Hands it off to him on the 4th and 4, and he's hit at the 20.
No, sir.
And the Lions roar across the way.
Not the play I would have run.
Ben Davis there. Also there was Palmer and others.
Well, the TCA defense
How about the D?
answers the call in the red zone.
Well, you had to know that he was probably going to carry it.
Yeah.
And he did, and the Lions expecting him, and about 3 or 4 Lions waiting on him and shut the door on him. Here it is, a replay of it. Ben Davis down low. Needham Goodwin up top. Palmer there, as we said earlier.
Well, Diamond, if we can get, we got 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Boy, a drive here would be sweet.
Sure would be.
About a 9-minute drive for a score.
Ball on the 20. We'll mark that down. And Goodwin in the gun.
He's going right.
Yep, sure did. You called it. That's exactly what he did. He's able to struggle his way to about the 25. They almost ripped that ball out. You said the ball almost back on his right hip, but he was able to hold on to it. And that's going to end your third quarter. Your score at the end of 3. The Lions led at the end of 1. They led at halftime, and now they lead at 3. Can they hold on? 19-13. We'll find out after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios and 105.3.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and E+ broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
And we're back, ready to start the fourth quarter. TCA 19 and Adamsville 16. It'll be TCA football. Here's some scores from around West Tennessee. Union City leads Lake County 24-12. We'll see Union City a little bit later on in the year. And Chester County leads Fayetteville 28-16 in that ball game.
The Hannafords, longtime friends of ours, and their kids, all graduates of TCA. Becky Hannaford in the game watching tonight. Well, the Lions will have it now. 2nd and 5 at the 25. Going. They go with a little bit of reverse, and we bobble it and fumble it, and Todd falls back on it. No, they say Adamsville has it. Oh, my goodness. TCA went a little razzle-dazzle, went on the reverse. And Todd unable to hold on to it.
Well,
and TCA gives it up, and Adamsville has a big chance here now to tie the game.
That's our second lost fumble, and that's razzle-dazzle inside the 20.
McCormick made the recovery. The PA man tells us here. 1st and 10, the ball at the 25. No.
It was a great job of penetration by the Adamsville front four.
That's about 17, isn't it?
Yeah.
Golly.
Well.
Can TCA dodge another bullet?
No.
We've given it up. We've turned it over a lot. Or, excuse me, we've turned it back to them a few times, and also we've had a lot of penalties, more than what you would want. And now flags come in from everywhere. They're counting Adamsville again.
Too many on the field, and they broke the hole with too many players.
Yep, sure did. And that's going to be illegal participation on Adamsville.
Too bad we just can't call that backfield motion.
Yeah.
You know what? That's against the rules, baby.
And again, Stan, that has to be an indicator. Obviously, this is the first game of the year. This shouldn't happen for the most part. But it does. It happens even at the big. Cardinal down right below us here at about the 37-yard line. Good pickup, Stan.
Yep. Got a bunch of that yardage back.
Now it's going to be 2nd and about 16. Got about 8 yards that time.
And while we tend to the engine, it looks to be cramps. Pickle juice.
I'm surprised, Stan, we haven't had more of that tonight. You know what? 20-19. TCA down by a point with 9:18 here in the fourth, excuse me. Stan, you like me, you're a little surprised we hadn't had more of the players experiencing cramps tonight. It's humid.
Well, we saw one TCA player had one at halftime, and we were able to get that clear. But we haven't seen much of that game action. This is the first really one we've seen game action happen.
Jackson Christian now leading 28-26 at the half. High-scoring game there. Jackson Christian will get the ball to begin the second half. Well, the Lions led 6-0, 12-0, 12-6. 19-6, 19-12, and now they're down 20-19.
You know the one thing I hate about plexiglass windows? You can't clean them.
No, and the glare on the lights gets you in a little bit too. I've had my share of that at Bethel. Remember who built that press box? Well, they wouldn't want to hear from me. Here is a high snap to Goodwin. Goodwin is able to punch his way across the 40 and up to about the 43, where it's going to bring up now 3rd and about 13.
247 yards on 27 carries.
Clock running with 8:44 left. And the ball at the 42, just over the 42. And Stan, it's a good 13, 3rd and 13.
Well, Diamond, do you get the feeling we've got to score on this drive?
Yeah, you sort of get that, Stan. We're going to be under 8 minutes if we don't convert here. And Adamsville,
we're going short side.
They've had all the momentum. Yep. Goodwin has it. Goodwin able to break a couple of people. Now breaks the tackle.
Looky!
He's across the 45, down to the 45, down to the 40, down to the 35. Look at Goodwin go down to the 33-yard line. Just sheer effort, powering his way high-kneeing his way over would-be defenders, and he's down inside the 35 for a TCA first down.
25 yards on the pickup.
Mark that play down, Stan. 3rd and 13, and on our heels, and he converts, and good downfield blocking, but boy, he got most of that on his own, didn't he?
Brother, there's your play of the game, right? If we win this ball game, that is your play of the game.
It's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 32.
Because you know what? We're keeping that drive, and we are staying alive.
You know, one thing I do miss, Stan, we've got some great sponsors, and we appreciate all those folks.
I know who you're going to
I
go
do
with.
miss the Jimmy and Connie Clement first down, don't you? In their honor, I'll do it anyway, a couple of times. Timeout Lions.
TCA.
The Lions call the timeout. 7:41 left in the game. TCA down 20-19. We're back after this 30 on Worthy Road Studios, production of TCA Football.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Appreciate Jeremy McCulley letting us know that we're back with you, and we are back here. And Stan, big play, a big conversion on the 3rd and 13 by Needham Goodwin, and now the Lions have the momentum back at the 32 of Adamsville. Hash mark right, trying to strike and get this lead back late in the game now.
Can't figure out why they're playing the Notre Dame fight song here, though.
Well, it's a great song. Steve Heyman would like that, wouldn't he?
Fresh set of downs.
Well, 1st and 10. Goodwin has that towel draped right on his right side of his trousers, his pants there. High snap, but he has it. Delay call again. 30, 25 on his feet, down to the 21 he gallops. And the kid is just sensational and good blocking.
Oh,
Bass and others are blocking for him.
If you look at it on the replay, as he's got 284 yards now, he's slicing and dicing and just finding the little, wherever that little crease is, where that little lane is, he's making the cut to get to it. And that's just adding bonus yards to what he's already getting.
I'm looking right down at the Adamsville crowd there. They're fanning a little bit, and they're anxious.
Whoa.
Here's the snap to Ben Davis. Ben Davis darts inside. They try to rip the ball away from him, but he's able to move down to about the 21. And maybe got a half a yard. No, he lost a yard.
Yeah.
2nd and 11. Holmes on the tackle. 7:08. Yeah, Stan, you feel like now under 7 minutes, if TCA doesn't convert here, they could be in some trouble.
Got to get.
2nd and 11 at the 22 of Adamsville.
And the thing is, you don't want to score too quickly either.
Yeah, Davis back in there, some movement, and now a fumble. They're going to blow that dead. I think there was a illegal procedure, and it was.
Lucky there was backfield in motion before that play started.
Exactly. So Davis is going to go out. Needham Goodwin's going to come back in. I think one thing, Stan, they're rotating. Not only has Ben Davis played well tonight, but they're just trying to give Goodwin a blow every once in a while.
I would not be surprised, and I would personally like to see, we haven't seen Edwards run the ball this half, and we have not seen Moore run the ball at all in the entire game. He hadn't been in on offense yet. He's only playing on the defensive side, so he's had some rest. He could give you some fresh legs for a couple of downs here and there.
2nd and 16 now at the 27. Going in the gun. Receivers, 2 here to the near side. Todd's the closest to us. And now another whistle, and what's this about? Illegal motion again? Oh, my goodness. Illegal procedure on the Lions again. And it's now going to be back to the 32.
That's 12 penalties on the night.
And it's going to be 2nd.
And 5 of them have been of the major variety.
Yep. 2nd down. The Cardinal 32. And it's going to be 2nd and 21. 6:38 left in the game. Clock stopped. Lions down 20-19. A late surge and some turnovers. Late surge by Adamsville, and some turnovers gave them good field position. Goodwin in the shotgun. Two receivers to the near side. Goodwin looks. He wants to throw. He does throw downfield. Gonna be almost intercepted. And Todd did a good job.
Led that ball too much.
Yeah, sure did. Todd didn't have time to dart in there inside enough. And Todd did a good job to make sure the defender didn't hold on the interception try.
Going to have to see us now here on a
3rd and 21.
3rd and 21. I'd like to see a little rollout play. Give Goodwin the option to pass or run.
6:20 left here, and the clock stopped after the incompletion. Will Allen Smith, far side left. Here to the near side for your Lions. Cooper Vales. Now he moves over to the left. Todd here to the near side, and timeout, Blake Butler. Lions call the timeout. They didn't like what they saw, and they were running out on the play clock. We take a 30. The Lions with a big play. 3rd and 21. Actually, 2 big plays if they don't convert on this one. 3rd and 21 at the 32 of Adamsville. 6:20 in the game. TCA down 20-19. Stay with us on Worthy Road Studios.
Man, there's a new salon in Jackson, Race Clips, on South Highland, next door to Roland Safety and Supply. Whether it's a quick trim or a new look, Race Clips stylists can transform you to perfection. At Race Clips, you'll find all the products to keep you looking your best. Active duty military, veterans, and law enforcement officers receive a discount. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Race Clips on South Highland, Jackson. Go to race-clips.com.
Welcome back to Adamsville. We've got 6:20 to go in this game. Cardinals from Adamsville have come off the deck to lead at TCA 20-19. Lexington on the losing end to South Gibson 24-21. And USJ leads 22-14 into 3.
It's going to be 3rd and 21. They throw it out here and incomplete. Goodwin tried to go far side left to Cooper Vales and just not even close. He pounds his right hand on the grass back around the 40, and it's 4th down.
Well,
and they're sending out. Are they going for a field goal here?
No.
Surely they're not this far
Cade
out.
Butler's coming into the ball game.
He is. He's out there. And also out there will be.
Oh, they are trying for a field goal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow, this would be.
Field goal unit come out. John Mark Willard. This would be a 40. Well, they move it to 39s where they'll spot it. 49-yard field goal. Could we get some magic out of these freshmen?
Well, gutsy call here.
It is. Snap back, ball down, kick up. It's blocked. Never really had a chance.
No.
And the Lions can't convert. And we're down 20-19. Blake Butler telling the defense, he's applauding over there saying, get out there, guys, and do your number. And say, let's get a turnover if nothing else, and let's get a stop. Well, the Lions come up short, Stan, had all the momentum, and then it just went awry on some plays we couldn't convert and some penalties.
Yeah, and just some dropping the football. That turnover on the reverse attempt proved to be extremely costly because that gave them a short field to get 6. And there is your difference in the ball game. 6:13 to go. We're down by 1. And they've got the football, and Big Mo is on their side.
Yeah, Lions have really played well tonight at times, but the penalties and the turnovers could be their undoing. And it will be Finley. Plunk's not out there again. That's going to be Ginn out there at quarterback. He's going to keep it and doesn't get anything. Ball was at the 32. Ball wasn't at the 32. It was ball that was at the 22, wasn't it? The scoreboard is a little behind here. A.J. Finley, who's played well for them, coming in for Plunk. He picks up. Ray with a stop. Didn't pick up anything, Stan. It's 2nd down. Ball's at the 23. 2nd down and 10. Boy, a turnover would be big. But right now I'd settle for a stop and make them punt it because their punting unit has been atrocious at times tonight. Not being cruel, but it's just been awful. A.J. Finley and that gun again. Handed off to Case. He comes inside, now goes outside. Lions trying to get him down, and they do.
Going to pick up about 6 in the play, though, Dave.
Goodwin was after him, and then finally the stop. Was that Bales that made that stop?
I believe so. Case now unofficially
Kobe Moore
with
made the stop.
120 yards in the night.
And he's slow to get up.
All of those in the second half.
Well, he got some good yardage, but not enough. The training staff runs out there to him. And no matter who you pull for, you hope he's all right.
Well, Diamond, 5:10 to go. We can't worry about the turnovers and the fumbles and the missed tackles
Still can win this
that
game.
we've had.
Yep.
We've got to focus on the next 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
And it starts right here with a third down.
And 4.
And about 4 yards, a good 4 yards.
They're saying 3rd and 3 on the board.
Yeah, that's not right. I think they're wanting it to be that way, but it's not. It's 3rd and almost 5. It's a good 4.
Wishful thinking.
Yep. Well, the Lions need a stop. Can they get it here? Remember, their running back, Tad Case, just came out. A.J. Finley's letting that play clock run down. He's looking back at it. Down to 4:45 left here. And Finley's finally going to get it with 5 on the play clock. And he hands it off to the running back and didn't get it.
No.
Up to about the 32 or 3, and he's going to be stopped there.
It's going to be about 1.5 yards short, Dave.
4th and about 1.5 yards, almost 2. Would Brandon Gray dare go for it, or will he punt it? He's leaving Finley out there.
Yeah, with the shape of their punting game.
Yep. Well, what a decision here.
Because
it's 4th and about 2, Stan, almost 3.
Here's the deal. You don't get it. Their defense has stepped up in the second half.
If you look at the scoreboard, it says 4th and 1. If you look at the chains across the way, it's 4th and almost 3.
I'll believe the chains then.
I do too. They're taking their time. Play clock down to 6, down to 5. I think they're going to just try to draw TCA out, and they're going to think about it. Brandon Gray calls a timeout.
That leaves them with 1, though.
Yep. Timeout on the field. 3:58 left, 20-19. TCA down by a point. And Adamsville making a decision. Will they punt it or will they go for it? Back after this 30 on Worthy Road Studios.
Over 7 years ago, God called Brandy Reagan into a new career as a realtor. 7+ years later, Brandy is a multi-million-dollar producer, broker, and owner of Reagan Realty Group. Brandy believes God will always give her what He wants her to have. Brandy loves helping clients find their dream homes, and she believes each and every home has a story to tell. So call Brandy today at 731-410-7700 and let her help tell your story. Go get 'em, Lions!
Well, coming out of the timeout, 3:58 to go in this contest. The numbers say it's not going to go overtime, but we don't know who's going to win the game yet. Adamsville 20, TCA 19. It is 4th, and Dave, what does the chain say? 4th and maybe 2.5
2.5 yards, no doubt. And it's a true 2.5. Forget what the scoreboard says here, 4th and 1.
Yeah, they've gone to 4th and 2. So that's
31-yard line. A.J. Finley still in there at quarterback. Double tight end set.
Did Case get back in the game?
I think he is back in the game. The
They're
Lions come at him, and they stop him, or did they stop him? Blake Butler says, yes! They've stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He plunged forward maybe a yard, but I think Stanley's going to be about a yard short.
Again with the carry.
Blake Butler is saying that it will be TCA's ball. The marker has already moved to first down across the way. Would that mean that the marker thinks they have the first down? Or does TCA have it? And TCA stopped them. It was a host of Lions there to stop them. Stanley got about a yard, 32. He came up a yard short.
Elizabeth, that could have been the big one right there.
Absolutely.
I could be coming to join you, honey.
Well, that decision by Brandon Gray come back to haunt him.
That's the only decision he can make, Dave.
They've had a minus 1 yard punt tonight.
They're averaging 4 yards a kick. So that was the proper decision for them given the game circumstances. But now we've got 32 yards to go and 3 minutes and 42 seconds to do it.
So the Lions take over at the 32-yard line of the Cardinals.
All the pressure is now on the red and black clad Cardinals of Adamsville.
The Lions, they have a chance. Can they convert? Well, Alan Smith, far side left. Todd here to the near side. Ben Davis is the up back now. Goodwin in the shotgun. Hashmart left. He has the snap. He'll run that football. Yes, he will, to the 30. Where will he stop? He's going to be stopped at about the 25.
Was that Davis you said?
No, that was
Goodwin, okay.
Goodwin carried it. Ben Davis was the up back.
Okay, he picked up 8 on that play.
They ran it away from Ben Davis, though. They ran it the other way, tried to deceive him. 2nd and 3, a pickup of 7.
292 unofficially.
Oh, my goodness. Remember
folks,
I said we'd need 300 for him probably to win.
If I'm calling the wrong player, I'm looking through a double pane glass of very dirty plexiglass.
It could stand some Windex, no doubt about it. But we appreciate the accommodations of Adamsville tonight.
I tell you what, of all the trips we've been down to Adamsville,
this is the best.
They have been very professional in how they've dealt with us. Not very pleasant folks down.
2 receivers far side left. This time, a low snap. Goodwin has it, and they try to rip that ball away from him. He's still struggling.
Inside the 25, down to the 24.
He didn't get anything. Maybe the length of the football at that. It's going to be 3rd down. And again, stand 3rd and almost 3. McCormick made the stop. Look at Goodwin. He's bent over. He's got to be exhausted.
Well,
3rd down and 3. Clock running at 2:20. This is the drive. This is the thrust. If TCA converts, they probably win. If they don't, they probably lose. Down to 2:12 left in the contest.
Yep. Here's your play of the game, Diamond.
Lions break the huddle. 3rd
right now.
And a good 2.5. And now Blake Butler storms out near the line over there, and he calls a timeout. We'll pause for one as well.
Is that our last? I do not lost
count. I think
it
is. Well, we'll take a quick 30. We're back. 2:02 left in the game. Lions down 20-19. And Blake Butler not happy with the troops, talking to someone out there. Back after this on Worthy Road Studios.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we use E+ broadband at both of our locations. We use digital x-rays at both of our offices, and we need the high-speed access to be able to submit all of our x-rays electronically for the insurance companies. Installation was simple. We experienced little to no downtime. I would highly recommend E+ broadband to anyone in the commercial market. The reliability is second to none, and the service is the best.
We are back. Jay Cashin, our on-site producer and director, has done a great job tonight. Stan Gerard. A little nail-biting time here in the first game of the year, isn't it?
Well, it's nail-biting in Nashville. USJ in good pasture. 8:14 to go. They're tied at 22.
Well, Goodwin will come out in the gun. Ben Davis to his left, the up back. Vales and Todd here to the near side. Will Allen Smith, far side left. Here is the run by one Needham. Goodwin, they stop him. Grab him from the shirt, from the backside, and 2 guys got him from the front. And if anything, he lost a yard back to the 25.
Well, you know we're going for it.
4th. And now.
Not sure about running the short side of the field,
though,
though,
3.
Dave.
Yeah, same here. 4th and a good 3. 1:35 left in the game. TCA down 20-19. 4th and 3 just inside. The football barely rests inside the 25. Hashmart right, they break the huddle, and here we go. If we convert, a chance still to win. If we don't, the game, in all probability, is over.
No, we're going short side.
And now here's Goodwin. Goodwin will get the first down. He bulldozes his way inside the 20, down to the 18.
Wow.
And, boy, Stan, it looked like some movement by TCA, and we got away with it. Would you agree?
Yeah. But I don't know. Somebody rubbed on the magic gene because Needham Goodwin shot out like he was hit, launched from a cannon.
He's down to the 16-yard line.
So what was that, a pickup of
Picked up. Where were we? We needed 4. Here we go. Academic now. Goodwin with 55 seconds left. Goodwin runs that football, looks for a hole, doesn't find much of one, struggles his way, and is able to move down to about the 13. 47 seconds left. And Coach Butler saying you got to spike it here. Down to 41 seconds.
Move.
Adamsville slow to get up. Maybe on purpose.
Referees have discretion to stop the clock.
30 seconds left. Goodwin will have to spike this ball with 30 seconds. He's going to run it, though. And he's going to run it, and they're going to stop him down to 23 seconds. But now you got to spike the ball. And that's going to put you down to a 4th down and Do or die.
Yeah.
Down to 15 seconds. Maybe he's going to go for the field goal here.
We got a down player.
Down to 12.9, and Goodwin is down. Kevin Hansen runs out there to attend to him. Both teams have to be exhausted on this hot and humid night in Adamsville, and Stan, we're going to keep it here. And you've got two choices. You can spike it here on 3rd down and 7 at the 13 and then go for it, or you can go for a field goal. What do you do?
You've got two choices offensively. You can go with Davis out of the Wildcat there. You could bring in Cade Butler and see if he could complete a pass.
Davis has been effective in that Wildcat.
But, you know,
if you attempted a field goal here, the ball would be a 30-yard. It would be a 30-yard attempt.
It's taken too long, Diamond. The good news is Needham Goodwin is up and exhausted.
Both teams have struggled here tonight with the kicking units.
Well,
Goodwin goes out.
12.9 seconds. We'll get
that's
two
a big
plays
one,
out.
too. They've got the field goal unit out there. Butler to hold it.
The good thing is if you
and here
if
is
it's
John
blocked,
Martin Willard.
You've got 4th down.
This will be a 30-yard hash mark right field goal attempt. Clock running. Snap back, ball down, kick up. That kick is up, and it is no good. It had the distance, but it was over to the left, and he couldn't convert. And Adamsville is going to win this game with 6.4 seconds left. Standard had the distance, barely.
Inches.
But it went over to the left.
Diamond, that reminds me so much of the 2009 game when we had a chance to win the game in the closing seconds and we hooked a field goal left.
TCA led at the end of 1.
Almost the exact same spot on the field, too.
They led at the end of 3, but it looks like they're going to lose this game. Well, great effort, but you had two options there with Goodwin having to go out. You could have gone with Ben Davis and the Wildcat, as you said, or gone for the field goal. Instead, it had the distance. It missed to the left.
I think we could have. You had time for a pass. I mean, hindsight's 20/20. I would have personally gone, try a little rollout pass, see what you get. Either get the completion or not, and then you go for the field goal then. But
and the bugaboo again on that drive, like some others prior, the penalties hurt us at times, didn't they? The illegal procedure.
The deal in this game, it's going to be all about the penalties.
Yep.
And we had 2 turnovers, and they had 1.
Adamsville will take a knee, and this game is going to end. 6.4, great effort tonight by both teams, especially under this hot kind of scenario. And A.J. Finley will just take the knee, and that's going to end your game with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It's over. Adamsville moves to 1-0. The Lions will go to ECS in Memphis next week at 0-1. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with a wrap-up after this on Worthy Road Studios.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse.
Hello, folks, this is Gary Deaton right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup. Hey, if you're looking for something different, come to Lou's Crawfish for curbside pickup.
And we're back for a short post game on this side anyway. Then Stan Gerard after we dart out of here and head back to Jackson. Stan's going to do a little longer post game. Jay Cashin, great job tonight. Appreciate you so much. See you next week. It was a 63-yard run by Needham Goodwin at the 13-second mark of the first quarter. TCA led 6-0 PAT. No good. That capped off a 66-yard drive. Getting Goodwin with 41 seconds left, or make it 14 seconds, I should say, left in the second period. Scored again. PAT, the two-point conversion, actually no good. TCA led the game 12-0. Ty Case at the 10-19 mark. Big run for the Adamsville Cardinals. And they cut it to 12-6. The PAT, no good. 5:28, 2-yard Goodwin run. You felt like TCA had control of the game a little bit again. They led 18-6. PAT by Willard made it 19-6. Case came right back, though, with a 56-yard run at the 5:16 mark of the third stanza. Made it 19-13 at the end of three. And then it was Adamsville with A.J. Finley, a 12-yard run. And the Lions led the game, or tied the game 19-all, and then Figley, the PAT, made it 20-19. The Lions had their chance there at the end, but couldn't convert. A couple of penalties hurt them there at the end as well, and penalties sort of the undoing of both teams tonight. And the unhappy final here, 20-19, Adamsville.
And let's go ahead, Diamond, take a 1-minute timeout.
Yeah, and I'll see you next week. And Jay Cashin, great job. We've got to dart out of here, get back because of some personal things, and then Stan will come back with a longer post game. For Stan Gerard and Jay Cashin, stay with us, everybody. I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. Until next week, so long from yours truly. Back with more Lion football next week. Stan, take it away after this break. A 1-minute break, guys.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
We are a team composed of highly skilled physical therapists with new school treatment approaches and old school customer service principles. We are a community presence because we know our foundation rests in relationship building and involvement. We are leaders in this industry, and we're putting in time daily to develop that aspect of thinking. We're more than a business. We're a team composed of individuals governed by a set of core values. We're more than a physical therapy company. We're a movement in the profession. We are your premier physical therapy team in West Tennessee.
Over the unhappy final, it was Adamsville coming off the deck to defeat TCA by a score of 20-19. TCA led 12-0 at the half, and then TCA absolutely dominated the first half of play. You knew that wasn't going to last. The kicking game hurt TCA tonight. We gave up long runs on kickoff returns, and we had a couple of untimely turnovers that led to our defeat tonight by a score of 20-19. Here's some unofficial statistics for TCA. Edwards with 15 yards in the night. Ben Davis with 27. Unofficially, Needham Goodwin with 297 yards, and he scored 3 touchdowns. Nick Jones with 3 yards on the game. Todd with 21 yards receiving on 2 receptions, and Keltner with a 9-yard reception on the game. And it is Adamsville winning this ball game by a score of 20-19. We're going to take a look at the scoreboard right now. And final, Obion County defeats Gibson County 34-20. It is Hardin County leading Northside 33-14 with 8.5 to go in the fourth quarter. It is other scores coming. Union City leads 30-24 over Lake County. Lake County trying to make a ball game of it. time starting to become a factor in that ball game. It was Dyer County all over Crockett County, 39-13 in this game. It is with 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Fayette Ware and Chester County tied at 39. Jackson Christian leads North Point Christian 34-22 in the third quarter of that ball game. Other scores coming around. Looking for a USJ score. Ripley leads Southside 20-18. Ripley coming from behind, and that's a final score as well. USJ and Good Pasture tied at 22 in that ball game. South Gibson leads Lexington 24-21, 4:26 to go in that particular ball game. Let's see if we can take a look at some scores here. Other scores, we'll go to another site and see what we can come up with for you here in West Tennessee. Of course, our score here, Adamsville defeated TCA 20-19. Briarcrest over Booker T. Washington 58-0. Collierville over Raleigh, Egypt 61-0. Covington over Munford 41-8 from Thursday. Craigmont over Bolton 44-42 Thursday. Dyersburg defeated MLK Prep 49-0. Gleason 40, Fulton County, Kentucky, 0. Houston over Ridgeway 49-14. Let's see. Of course, the game last night, Peabody defeated Milan 35-25. Ripley over Southside 20-18. Tipton Rosemark shut out Halls 47-0. Tresvant over Hillcrest 20-14. Waverly over Camden 51-14. Westview defeated Dresden 48-13 in a ball game that was played Thursday. And let's see. We'll switch to another site here and see if we can get you another quick wrap on the scores. Some more scores coming in. West Carroll and Brewston are tied at 12 into the third. And let's see. That last score we had, USJ and Good Pasture were tied at 22 in that ball game. Start of the fourth quarter, it is Jackson Christian 34, North Point Christian 32. You can watch that on the Jackson Christian Facebook page, a production by Worthy Road Studios as well. And let's see what else we have for you. North Point just scores a touchdown to go ahead in that ball game is the report that we're getting from Jackson, Tennessee in that ball game. Other scores coming in here. Looking for some more quick updates. We're not seeing anything. And one more. It's now 38-34. North Point leads Jackson Christian. They've come from behind to lead that particular ball game. And our final score here tonight, the unhappy final, it was 20-19. Adamsville coming from behind to win the ball game. Well, TCA falls to 0-1 in the campaign. We got a tough one next week. We travel to Memphis to take on Evangelical Christian School. 39-34 now is the score in that ball game. But we'll have airtime. The countdown to kickoff pregame show will be at 6:30 p.m. And we'll have the kickoff at 7. Yours truly, along with Diamond Dave McCulley. Remind you, our TCA Lions player of the game, unofficially with 297 yards and 3 touchdowns, was Needham Goodwin, with a Herculean effort in this game that falls about 20 yards short of victory tonight. Again, for Jay Cashin, for the Robertson family who worked film for us this afternoon, for the voice of TCA Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley, my name is Stan Gerard, and like Diamond Davis said over the last 2 years, I lost my little Spartacus about a week and a half ago. Good night, and Dad misses you, little buddy. From Adamsville, our final score, Adamsville 20, TCA 19. Until next Friday night, from Adamsville, Tennessee, my name's Stan Gerard. Good night, and more importantly, God bless.